Orthodox, slayer of all mankind. And I am here to tell you that this podcast contains scenes of violence, adult language, and, if we did our jobs right, disturbing subject matter. Listener discretion is strongly advised. I've been on hold for 100 years.
Hey there, listeners. Is there a hole in your heart that only desert bears can fill? Does fantasy heroism make you yawn? Do good roles keep getting in the way of interesting stories? Daniel's Dread Tales is the show for you. We've got more desert bears than any other podcast. We've got a character who's an embodiment of breakup brain. We've got angry steampunk wives and rolls so consistently low, you'll think our dice are fixed in a way that doesn't really make sense. Here's just a taste.
I would say cooler, but that would imply a bit cooler. The shadow is black, even in infrared vision.
Oh, so that's actually even more scary.
So if you're looking for something new in your role-playing podcast, check out Daniel's Dread Tales, wherever you find your podcasts.
Welcome to The Stars Aren't All Right, a Call of Cthulhu podcast. I am Catherine, and I will be your keeper this evening for part 3 of the Call Center of Cthulhu. Joining me tonight is our crew, Brian, Tom, Leah, and Alex. Before we
and
jump...
no one else.
And no one else.
Yeah.
Fucking dad with another family. Ew.
So I suppose this is a good time to announce to our listeners then that we're going to be doing a little season 1.5 interlude. But you know what, listeners? We're not going to give you any details. Just keep downloading the pod.
Yeah. For the record, he didn't give us any details either.
You know exactly what we knew yesterday, and we were happier for it. So
one day he said he was going out for cigarettes.
The next day he had a whole family.
Hell yeah.
It will be spectacular, but we're still very hurt. Before we get into the call center of Cthulhu and back to where we left off, I do have a few questions for our cast today.
Ooh.
For you, Brian?
Most of you. Yeah, Leah. I'm Brian.
Oh my!
You can be Cathy.
Holy
again.
shit! That was like there's two of me in here.
Nailed it. That was great.
But I'm too uncomfortable to make dick jokes, so I actually don't think I could be Brian for that long.
I'm Catherine proof.
You guys actually are pretty Catherine proof. I have questions for most of you, and a different question for one of you.
Oh.
So, starting off with Alex. Alex,
yes.
what does Craig do at the call center when he's on the clock, but he thinks nobody's looking?
He will go to the staff kitchen. He will make himself a nice can of Campbell's soup, usually minestrone or clam chowder. And he will take that and put it in a bag. And then he will just put it somewhere for later.
The man's caching soup.
Now, is Craig like the majority of squirrels that collect and hide things, hide nuts, but then forgets where more than half of them are?
I think more than half is probably generous. Yeah.
Excellent. We'll be on the lookout for soup bags.
Hell
Good.
yeah.
Good.
Some of them are Ziploc bags. And some of them are just kind of like a plastic shopping bag like they used to have. And then they stopped giving out those, so now they're just like the paper shopping bags that they give out now.
Oh no. So there's just soggy, moldy paper
Ooh,
at various spots.
Oh god.
Incredible.
Leah, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us what Cathy's doing when she's on the clock and she thinks no one is looking?
I'm Leah, and they're all staring at me.
You're like, how much do I have to say?
We just can't wait to see how Leah weasels her way out of answering this question.
You know what? She's in her office, sitting in a chair and just propped completely upright. If someone were to somehow watch her for a while, just not moving at all, just completely stationary.
We've all had those days at work where you're just like staring at the screen, not moving at all, and you're like, I don't think I've breathed for the last half hour.
And it didn't even kill me. What a waste.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch!
Actually, it's true. You probably wouldn't even see her chest rising up and down.
Do we hear knitting sounds?
Or club noises.
No.
Every once in a while, just a complete little like baby beanie knitted out of a lovely llama wool just like flop itself onto the table.
This is the origin of Oshkosh Bafuck.
I hear they're
That's
doing
good. I'm glad we have a
well.
horrifying backstory for that corporation as well.
Yeah, just...
Does Cathy smile when nobody else is around? Or does Cathy practice her smile? You've had great rolls and amazing smiles, save for one, but...
Okay, so if she's not moving, yes, she is practicing her smiles.
So if anybody just walks into the room when Cathy doesn't think anybody's there, they take at least a D3 of sanity damage.
Or, you know what? Possibly punching yourself in the gut.
Oh.
Been there.
Gotta get those abs.
Yeah. The healthcare plan is not so good.
Brian,
That's me.
what is Howie doing when he's on the clock and he thinks nobody's looking?
Howie's still fucking day trading a little bit.
Oh, well, it's a bit shameful. And he only does it, you know, when he's somewhere sure there's no cameras. Because Marge caught him doing it once. And she got real mad. But Howie absolutely loves to put in his headphones. And he opens up the browser on his phone.
Not at work. Not at work.
And he listens to Phil Collins' entire discography at full volume.
At full volume with headphones on?
Yeah, but he doesn't plug in the headphones. He's very confused. And that's why Marge gets mad. Because Marge comes in, she says, Howie, you know, why aren't you plugging in your headphones? He said they're Bluetooth. He says, no, they're not Bluetooth. You know, and that's crazy. It's the technology these days. And anyway, so the reason he does to do that when no one else is looking is because he cries every time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Has Augustus accidentally...
And you know, because of the masturbation.
Yeah, well, yeah, the masturbation for sure. Yeah, absolutely. He's just cranking his hag. It took all of my willpower to not answer like straight up jorking it, and by it I mean my peanuts. Like that was all my willpower.
Good. I'm glad that you didn't say that at all.
Exactly. Imagine how terrible that would have been had I done that. Sorry, did you get what you needed?
No, I think she wants you to keep talking.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay.
Stop. Thank you, Brian. Tom. Why is Caldwell Lonestar Hitch McGee? Why was he looking for a job?
Allow me to explain a few of the categories why I would be hitherto unemployed. Can't read, can't write.
1, 2,
Bakes too much.
3,
Has a horse
4,
everywhere with him all the time.
4.5.
Just non-negotiable. Horse has to be included.
horse there. Not particularly good at things.
5.
5. I think I can squeeze 6 out of here somewhere. Does not fully understand why we aren't converting seawater into drinkable water. Gets upset about it.
Excellent. No follow-up questions. Great answer.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. Well, without further ado, last we left off, Howie, Lonestar, and Craig, as well as my favorite, goodness gracious, were all in the hallway. Lights turned off, doors opened, and we can now see into realms we hadn't been able to before. You all gaze into a door of inky blackness, and you see endless space. Stars beyond stars, extending through space and time. You view these stars, and to see them is to experience the past. So much of the light that you see in this darkness was once a writhing ball of flame, full of energy, full of life. You're experiencing that energy now, but that star, like so many, could be long dead. Nothing but blackness. Less than blackness. Just nothing. The dabbled light of stars begins to pull you in. I need you all to make a power check.
Even me.
Not you, Cathy.
Perfect.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Piece of garbage.
How fucking dare you?
Can I borrow a pencil?
My brother in Christ.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. I used Leah's dice and she got angry at me, and so now I'm not going to look at her for the rest of the podcast.
Now they're dirty.
Was this a power roll?
Yes.
That's a hard success.
Oh, you got a roll.
I'm going to spend 8 luck to make a regular success.
Craig gets an extreme success. Craig is fucking bored looking at these endless eternities.
Do the stars seem all right? Hey.
The stars pull on you. You feel just this moment of wanting to step towards them. Craig, you don't feel anything because you're Craig.
My fucking dream character, finally.
I'm so stoic, man. You feel the need to step in to any of these doors, this blackness around you. You don't actually know where the hallway ends and the space begins. And then you hear screaming. Just quiet at first. And then it grows. But you resist. You maybe take a step towards the stars, the blackness. But why do you resist it? Tell me, what comes across your mind that makes you resist stepping into space?
So as Howie's looking out into this kind of eternal blackness and he seeing in the eternity a little reflection of his life, and just this small drop in the pit of space, he feels this enormous temptation to join it and to be one with it and to lose his oneness and individuality to the darkness and to everything, to infinity.
And
then
beyond.
He thinks about Toy Story. And before the roast on Saturday, he knows Marge always lets him watch Toy Story.
Didn't you guys just watch The Land Before Time?
It's been a week since then. We get one movie a week. Yeah. That's what Mom said.
Yeah. That's what Marge said. Marge says one a week because otherwise, I go crazy. I had Disney Plus for a while, and then she had to cancel it because I wasn't doing nothing. But no, I think about the roast on Saturday, and I don't want to be late.
Great. Where does Lonestar's mind go?
Where I'm from, there's a lot of big sky. Consuming. Daytime, nighttime. Don't matter. I've always been a little man. Never known what it's like to reach great heights. Mentally, physically, spiritually, economically. If I'm so close to the stars, probably can't breathe. And I can't take goodness gracious anywhere where you can't breathe.
Great. You resist the urge to step through the doors. You put your hand on one, Howie, and you begin to close it. And as you close the door, you see a canister of something you've never seen before. And then another, and another, just floating by as if you're moving through space.
Minestrone soup.
Very close.
Oh.
Can I disguise myself as an oxygen tank?
Minestrone soup made by real meat, floating through space. Dozens, if not hundreds of them.
My minestrone soup. Made with real mimes.
You piece of shit. Can Howie just kind of grab one out of the air and...
Sure.
Huh.
You feel it is very cold.
Oh.
You've just thrown your hand into space. Your fingers look dry and crusted.
Uh-oh. Do I think I need the cream? Put some cream on my fingers?
Is it the cream that you use when you listen to Phil Collins?
That would be great lubricant.
Huh?
Yes, it's prescription, and that's another reason Marge gets so mad, because it's prescription. She says you can just buy off the shelf stuff from shoppers, but no, you gotta use the prescription stuff.
The cream is called I Can Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight.
So Cathy!
Subtext, oh Lord.
You hold the can of real meat minestrone soup and you close the door. It's still dark, but emergency lights have come on, and you all get notifications on your phones or whatever devices you are carrying with you. An invitation to the barbecue on Saturday, or the roast on Saturday, from an anonymous sender.
Oh, Marge must have invited her friends.
I don't think I've ever met Marge.
You never met Marge?
How did she get my pager number?
She's very handy. She used to be an assassin for the Triads.
Holy shit.
This makes sense. With the knitting needles and all.
No, she's terrifying. Yeah, for sure. But her and I were both kind of dangerous because I worked in finance, so...
So you've caused untold numbers of deaths.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Spread more misery than any one single assassin ever could.
Absolutely.
I respect that.
We're going to leave you there for a moment.
Makes sense.
We don't even have a can opener. Actually, Craig does.
Of course Craig does.
Of course Craig does. So you can take the soup out of the can and then pour it directly into a bag.
Craig is already eyeing that can of minestrone soup.
Howie just holds it protectively close to his chest.
Cathy, you're running. Where are you running to?
She doesn't know. Okay, so she's running and she tries to turn around to see if she's still being chased, and seeing no one, but not being that flexible, trips and stumbles to the ground. And if there were anyone there to watch her, there's not. But if there were anyone, and she falls, I'd say, flat on her stomach, her bulkiness tends to spread out a little bit. Almost like she kind of falls apart, but then forms back together like a human, and then stands back up and looks around.
As Cathy looks around, she looks behind her towards where she ran from, and light after light, they start to go out. Following her. There are some rooms around, or she can keep running.
Lovely. She looks around. Oh, fuck. I do hate the light.
She lets it go black?
Yeah.
Excellent. In the darkness, through the doors, she sees something similar. Stars. Nothing pulling her deep towards them. In fact, she actually sees some stars that are brighter than others. They seem to be moving together. Can you make a power check for me, please?
That's a fail.
All right. Cathy, there's a door to your left, and you step into it. It's not quite like the other doors. It doesn't have the stars, but you are still inexplicably drawn to it. The handle, it looks like somebody tried to lock it, or maybe left in a hurry. It's kind of half-cocked, and you turn the knob, and it clicks open, and you open the door. Inside, the lights are actually still on. You see a computer, some notebooks, and some drawings on the table.
Some drawings.
You see on the front of the notebook...
Not a fucking cipher.
Not a cipher. We can admit that I made mistakes.
Fun.
For the record,
Just
Catherine did
teasing
not
ya.
make any mistakes. The only mistake she made was thinking that we would solve this like adults instead of me taking it, refusing all help, and getting extraordinarily angry when I couldn't immediately solve it.
Yet I still feel bad.
Yeah.
Upon the front of the notebook, you see a constellation of stars. Something very similar to what you saw in the doorway behind you that you stepped away from. And on the front of the notebook, these stars start to almost glow as you walk towards it. Do you want to investigate the notebook, the computer, anything else in the room?
So I'm in a room that just looks like an office.
Yeah.
The desk with a computer, a journal.
Mm-hmm. No windows.
And is there anything on the computer screen?
You haven't tried the computer yet.
Good, because we do not know how. Let's look at the journal.
You open the journal, and on one page, you see a title saying the aligning of the stars. And below it, the right time for a great awakening. On the next page, you see this symbol. It's a circle with arms extending out of it.
It's the symbol for the Empire. Star Wars.
It is the symbol for the Empire from
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, there's 8 arms.
Hey, it doesn't look that much like a butt, though.
Oh, this was the butt you were talking about.
The butthole, yeah.
Yeah, it's butthole.
Somebody saw me drawing this ahead of time and were like, you're drawing buttholes now. But it's scary. This was the other
I'd
version.
say so. That needs some
Oh.
moisturization.
You can see a picture of it on our...
Would I recognize
On our OnlyFans, yeah.
the symbol?
You could give me an occult or a Cthulhu mythos roll.
That's 97.
You've never seen this before. I shall give it to you.
So can you spend luck to make that check, or?
We just want you to be playing optimally, is what we're saying.
No, it's going to take a lot of luck. Cathy, with the picture facing towards her, slips it in between the buttons into her trench coat. Is like, does anyone recognize this? No, I didn't think so. Fuck. And just leaves it in the trench coat.
Do you look at anything else? Do you want to try the computer?
Okay. Okay, I know we don't know how to use these, but why don't we just stop pressing buttons? Clickety-clack. Something will probably happen. And Cathy starts going, just hitting random keys.
Do you want to give me a luck check, please?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Can I spend luck to make my luck check?
I would...
Well, that doesn't make sense, does it?
You can.
Eternally chasing itself.
Yeah, you just have to keep spending luck until you succeed.
Brian and I did talk about this, and for luck checks, you are welcome to spend luck in order to make that luck check, but then the next luck check, you will be down that amount that you would use.
Yeah.
But if you... I'm going to be a little bit honest with you, it won't be totally critical. If you want to spend it, you spend it. If you don't, you're not going to get shot in the face. This time.
What if I want to get shot in the face?
I think you'll have to go to a different room for that.
All right.
This is the shoot you in the leg room.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't spend it.
You see the same symbol come up on the computer, and it's asking you for a password. You do not insert the password correctly. Your failed luck check. But you do see in the corner that you've gotten a new notification. And you can actually see that notification. It's not password locked, which it should be. Even this door seemed haphazardly closed, like somebody was leaving in a hurry.
Okay, we do know how to use the rat. Yes. And she grabs what she refers to as the rat, which is the mouse, and wiggles it a bit and finds the little symbol on the screen, and like probably should have only taken like 2 seconds to click on the message, but it takes her a long time to get that little arrow to get over that message. It's just very hard.
How would Cathy do against a CAPTCHA?
Oh my God, yes.
It's just like rough, I guess, hey?
Yes. But yeah, eventually, and then right click. Oh, shit. Left clicks, but then clicks on whatever the right click offered. I was like, oh, damn it.
Properties.
Properties, yeah. Get info.
Your aunt using Excel the podcast.
And then her other hand comes around and grabs her arm and like helps guide the other hand, and then gets back to the message and double clicks. So, oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you.
The message simply says, email sent successfully. Invite sent successfully.
No pictures, just words.
Just words.
Oh.
No names. But you have stumbled into a place that somebody didn't really want you to find.
Honestly, guys, I'm really tired of being here. Like, honestly, no one has joined our cult. Is there a chair in there?
Yeah.
Cathy kind of just sits down. I know, we're supposed to be here. We were commanded to stay here to find more followers for the cult. But, what has it been? Like, 1 year? No. 3 years? No. 4 years have we been here? Oh, fuck. I don't know. It's been forever. And we just sits there.
The lights are on in this room, and they are burning. They're extremely bright. Maybe it's just because all of the other lights have turned off. Do you want to stay in the room or leave?
If the lights are burning, then Cathy... Fuck. Why the fuck is it so bright in here? God damn it. I thought they designed these sunglasses to help. Ugh, and she gets up and goes to walk out of the room.
We shall go back to our friends in the hallway. Can you make a power check, for goodness gracious, for me, please, Tom?
Oh,
You wouldn't dare! That's 93.
Come for goodness gracious. You come for all of us. I suggest you let that marinate.
Goodness gracious has a power of 475.
She is, in fact, an eldritch being.
I do not doubt it. Goodness gracious, maybe not of her own volition, stands up and begins to wander down the hallway. She doesn't try to move into any of the doorways that are open, that are calling to her. She just walks forward.
Goodness gracious. Gracie, you better stop what you're doing right now. Come on back here, girl. I got that banana bread you love. Come get the banana bread.
Oh, you feed your horse banana bread?
I feed her practically anything.
Huh.
Yeah, a healthy diet of whatever I find.
Is that why her growth is stunted?
Well, no, that's a breeding choice. Similar to how people have bulldogs, I chose a bull horse. Well, a miniature horse. It's supposed to be that way. I'm not abusing my creature.
It's not broken.
It's not broken. She's fine. She's healthy. Look at her. Look at the sheen on her bowl cut. Just a beautiful creature.
I was noticing the bull cut earlier. It was a bold choice for the mane, but it worked. Anyway, your horse is just walking away. Does she do that often?
No. Normally she's very she listens good. So this is strange. I'm gonna follow. Goodness gracious, catch up to Gracie. Throw a hand on the saddle horn. Girl, what you doing? I'm gonna pet her neck. See if there's something wrong with her eyes. Is she okay?
She looks a little dazed. She just took a big fall.
Oh no.
But other than feeling and looking dazed, she looks okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hold out a big piece of banana bread and make sure she gobbles that right on up.
She doesn't feel like eating. She doesn't eat it.
Betty White, have mercy. Gentlemen, goodness gracious is dying.
Oh no. Oh, what do you do for horses? Is it like the Heimlich maneuver, but you just you gotta suplex the horse? I don't understand.
I don't know. I've never been in this situation before.
I will find a phone and call for a veterinarian.
You could use my Nokia 3110.
That's the sponsorship we're angling for.
Craig grabs this absolute shoebox of a phone and picks it up. Does he have service?
Yeah, he does have service.
Okay, he's going to try to dial a veterinarian. Boop.
Oh, I have to be the veterinarian.
Yeah.
Do you want us to be the veterinarian?
Yeah, we could be a veterinarian.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm good, actually. Thank you. Hi, you've reached Phineas Veterinarian Services. Can I help you? Please hold.
Yes. Yes.
What's going on? You're not doing a lot of talking.
I'm on hold.
Oh, dear. How's that feel?
I respect the art.
Hi, sorry about that. This is Phineas Veterinary Services. Can we help you at all?
Thank you, and may I say that was a magnificent hold. My name is Craig Allman. I am calling from the call center of Cthulhu, and for once I am not trying to sell you anything. We have here a horse that appears to be ill in some manner. It's a Shetland pony. It eats exclusively banana bread and perhaps a can of minestrone soup.
And other stuff I find.
And also whatever else its owner can find. It seems to have taken a bit of a spill, and now it's walking in a straight line where it just follows the plot as it goes and meanders all over the fucking place.
Oh no, it's got that meta sickness. Oh no.
God.
That does sound like meta sickness.
Like the metatarsals? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
What should we do with this horse?
Well, as
We don't have a shotgun. I know that limits our first aid options for horses.
Is there somebody else I can talk to?
Why? Just kidding. I get that a lot. Please hold.
What's going on?
And I just passed the shoebox phone back to
Lonestar?
My name is Lonestar.
I knew that.
I could tell. Hello? You may have noticed this phone doesn't have a hold feature.
As in it cannot be put on hold.
Yeah.
Like it's just magically enchanted to never. You cannot put the
No,
phone on
like
hold.
it doesn't have a button to put other people on hold.
That's less fun.
Yeah. Otherwise, Craig was going to fall in love with your phone.
Fair.
I understand that your horse is having some problems. This is Phineas Veterinary Services. Actually, we have a direct line to the call center of Cthulhu. You guys seem to have a lot of problems over there.
Well, thank you, services. She seems dazed, confused even. I don't know why she's just wandering. You know, she's got them tiny legs. She'll tuck herself right out.
I do have to ask this because we get a lot of calls from the call center about animals acting strange, but how much whiskey has she ingested?
A standard amount, 2-3 ounces.
Not enough for it to be the same problem as before.
She did get hit with a Mario Kart-esque banana peel slip and slide, but it was crochet.
We think it might have been a placenta.
A crochet placenta.
Yeah.
Somebody in the background just say placenta?
Yeah, a crochet one. It's very detailed.
We would call it the placenta effect. Like placebo effect. That was the joke.
And it was good.
Wait, does Howie say that?
Howie says that, yeah. And he grins and he gives a thumbs up and he's like, yeah, Mark says I should be a comedian.
Craig opens one of the doors to nothing and just like, looks at Howie like, you can leave if you'd like to.
Anyways, is there a course of action I should be taking, or is this going to wear off?
Or perhaps a
horse?
Horse.
My mistake.
Okay, so I get to jump in his face for the placenta effect, but horse of action will not stand for this Brian erasure.
So you're saying nay to the joke?
You son of a bitch.
All right. Well, I assume we're all dead.
Anyways, Catherine said we really needed to advance the plot.
Yeah,
this time, so we're doing our best.
Doing a great job.
Back to minute 9 of this veterinarian.
Do I need to take her to the barbecue I got a notification for to cure her sickness?
Hello.
Honestly, it should wear off. It should be fine.
good.
It seems like she just took a tumble. She should be fine.
Well, thank you very much, services.
Where did everyone go?
Cathy?
We've got interlopers yelling at us. I'll let you go now. Have an absolutely pleasant day. I hang up the phone.
Please hold.
I heard Cathy. Hey, Cathy.
Cathy, are you going to skitter back towards us now?
Are you going to throw more things at goodness gracious?
Is that you guys?
You
Yeah?
can hear Cathy's voice, but you can't see her.
Cathy, where are you? You doing a hide and seek?
Cathy, are you in a different time and space entirely and commuting to us from across the void?
Are you in a different time and space entirely and commuting to us across the void and doing a hide and seek?
Don't know, but we've always wanted to play hide and seek. We'd be very good at it.
We?
I mean, I'd be very good at it. Fuck.
It would be cheating if there was more than one of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah, totally.
A phone rings.
Craig jumps for it.
I fight Craig on. No, I'm joking.
PvP.
Can Craig locate the phone?
Craig can locate the phone. It's just in one of the dark rooms beside him.
Craig opens the door.
What does Craig see?
A phone.
And just a phone in the room.
And
surrounded.
just a phone. There is a phone on a small nightstand of a table. And it is, everything else is shag carpet.
Excellent. We're going to say it's black shade carpet. It's just everything's darkness. And you step into the room to go answer the phone?
And instead of stars, there's just little white specks of dust that you can never get out of the black shade carpet.
Exactly.
Yes, Craig steps into the room to answer the phone.
Excellent.
The phone in front of Craig is a rotary dial phone. Appears to be sometime from the 1960s. It's entirely black. It's kind of the old lacquery heavy plastic. And as it rings, it makes kind of an annoying buzzing sound as well, like it's kind of broken inside. And Craig grabs it.
Are you just doing complicated Foley to fuck with me? It doesn't sound like a generic ringtone that you could find. A
ringtone you've never heard
It's literally
before.
the most unique.
It sounds like a ringtone that Warner Brothers has totally copyrighted.
Also going to be the last one you ever hear.
Yeah. And Craig answers the phone and goes, "Call center of Cthulhu. This is Craig speaking. How may I help you?"
Craig, holy shit, I didn't think I would get you guys. This is Todd.
Twad.
Is that Twad?
It sounds like a twad.
Again,
Cathy, you're not part of this conversation.
you can hear Cathy,
I can hear it.
but you can't see her.
Todd, how may I help you today?
You guys have to get out of there. You guys have to go. I can see you through the cameras, and what you said, all of the phones, they're on hold. I can hear everything.
Todd, where are you calling from today?
I'm hunkered down in IT. I'm trying to get the power back on, but I don't know how. I'm doing what people suggested on Quora, but what I came up with on my own because it is my job. I need you to run. Keep left. Just follow the horse and keep left.
And Todd, do you have a 6-digit phone code that you could provide me for this call?
I do, actually.
Excellent. Please proceed.
72
72
33
33.
4, and the phone cuts out.
Craig was so close to coming. It's just like...
Craig slowly puts the phone back down on the receiver and looks down and mutters to himself, "First Velma, and now this. God damn, we lost another one." And Craig is going to slowly walk out of the room. And from a pocket that doesn't exist anywhere on his entirely monochrome gray outfit, he is going to pull out a cigarette and a lighter, and he's going to light the cigarette. He's going to take one puff. He's going to throw it over his shoulder, and the shag carpet just fucking explodes in a conflagration of asbestos that isn't doing its job and spilt Amarillo and the general detritus of the 1970s.
Phenomenal.
That's so profoundly cool.
Look at how slow he's walking away from it, too.
Where did he get the cigarette?
Do you think maybe he's just walking normal speed and our brains are just doing that?
It might be that way.
Wow.
Craig comes back up to everybody and goes, "That was Todd. He says we need to follow the horse."
Did you hear that? Goodness gracious. You're our compass. Oh, yeah, girl. Well, you go on now. You show us the way. Here, let me get astride you, and we'll ride ourselves to safety. I'm going to mount goodness gracious.
Wait, Lonestar.
Yeehaw.
Howard.
Regular Joe.
Do we
Hello.
trust Todd?
Who?
Todd.
Well, here's my thinking.
Twad.
Oh,
Twad.
Oh, I had no
okay,
idea who you
Oh
were
shit!
talking
Yeah,
about.
I was ready to trust Todd, but Twad that's a whole.
Are you still talking to him on the phone?
Oh, Cathy, you're back. Nope, no, she's not.
Cathy, I think you may exist in the liminal space that we cannot perceive.
I don't know what that word meant.
Neither do I.
Cathy, I think you exist somewhere else, but also here, but still somewhere else.
Can Cathy see them?
No, but you can hear them almost as if everyone's been on hold and you can hear each other through the phones.
Oh, that thing that Twad said.
Oh,
No,
man.
that doesn't sound right, Catherine. Sorry.
Did we all hear what Twad said?
No, only Craig.
Craig returns to Lonestar and Howie and goes, I think I may have put one too many people on hold. It may have collapsed the space-time continuum.
Oh.
Anyways, it's my smoke break, so if you have any questions about that, I'll be taking them in 10 to 15 minutes.
So I assume you have another cigarette then?
Can I join you?
Is that Leah asking or Leah's character asking?
Leah's character? Why does everyone keep thinking it's me talking? I'm sorry, my
You're
accent
asking for a
leaves.
smoke break.
Leah, you are famously 3 crustaceans in a trench coat, so that's just why we keep getting confused.
It's just that you're always wearing a trench coat, a big fedora, and sunglasses.
Yeah.
I don't have enough fingers to count the number of times your uterus has thrown a knit product at me. So.
Alex lost all his fingers in a tragic accident.
So
A bunch of crustaceans snipped them off.
So is Cathy's voice coming to us through the widespread number of phones in the same room as us?
It is ominous. It is omnipresent almost.
Can I do a listen check to see if I can tell like exactly where it's coming from?
Sure.
There's a 92.
It's coming from all the phones.
All of the phones.
It's coming from all the phones.
Okay, it's coming from the Nokia 3101020.
I am
Totally.
phone lord.
Behold.
Join my cult.
You're not one of the official gods. I can't recognize you as phone lord.
Then perish.
Wait, is there
What?
is there an actual elder being of being placed on hold?
Ah,
I think that might be you, Craig.
yeah.
Anyway, should we do the plot?
Yeah.
You guys.
I think we might be doing the plot.
Oh,
I think we're doing
I'm
it right
the BBEG and I just didn't know it.
the BBEG was inside you this whole
So
time.
is goodness gracious walking?
Goodness gracious is gone.
I'm on
Gone for
goodness
minutes.
gracious.
Craig notices that goodness gracious has started walking and is gone.
I run after goodness gracious.
Like Todd said, run.
I want to get on my horse.
Wait, who said that? Goodness gracious?
No, Twad.
Craig would remember that Todd said run. However, he did not tell you guys any of that. Oh, nor did he say turn left.
Hey, Craig. Craig, you got this look on your face like Todd told you to run and stay left.
Well, now that you mention it, that was a topic of conversation.
Oh, that's weird. I'm good at faces.
Craig nods.
Craig nods. As if to say, I may be controlled by an incompetent puppeteer. However, I am now conveying this information to you that I should have originally conveyed to you because it was conveyed to me with some sense of urgency.
And you know what, Leah? Howie just gets it.
As you run down the hallway after goodness gracious.
Well, no, he said to keep left, so Craig wants to open the next door on the left.
Perfect.
Oh no, her patience has run out. She looks really angry now.
TPK. TPK. TPK.
Soon. But not yet.
Total party cuddles.
Oh no, we're killing you all.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
that's an aggressive cuddle.
All cuddles.
Yay. You open the door.
No, cuddlefish aren't that cuddly.
You open the door.
Can that be our animal effect? At the end, it
Yes.
just takes that sound bit and then. But also with you open the door
You
behind
open the fucking door.
Good God.
Yeah, so Craig opens the next door on the left because those were the instructions, and Craig is a very literal individual.
Perfect. Craig literally opens the door on his left and sees a long concrete hallway. Almost through him, it feels like 4 people rush pushing a cart. There seems to be an unconscious woman in the cart.
I don't know if I
She's
can overpower her again.
missing her eyes,
I got it.
and they push her into the darkness of the hallway. There's panic. Panic that you should probably also be feeling.
Let me roll power for Craig. Or do you want me to roll sanity?
It depends on what you feel Craig would want to do. Sanity would be he would think this is disturbing, and power would be maybe he wants to join in.
Craig is just going to like look back to see if the horse is going to go down this hallway and see that it doesn't and go, huh, I guess not, and close the door.
Can you roll sanity for me?
It's a 3.
Oh,
Holy
My sanity's
shit.
94.
What?
Your sanity's 94?
Craig is utterly unperturbed.
can we just spend a moment to explain to Brian what you've done with your character, Craig?
You know y'all have skills?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Craig has sanity and power instead. Oh, and listen. He's got listen too. And that's it.
And literally no
fair.
other skills.
You know what? If you worked in a call center for 15 years, there's literally no other explanation. Truthfully.
True.
Hot damn. That's fucking excellent.
So, yeah, Craig thinks to himself, wow, that was almost as disturbing as that time my parents died. Just to say not at all. And closes the door and keeps following the horse.
You
Beautiful.
look down the hallway and you see me bow-legged trying to catch up to
Craig
this
fails
person.
sanity.
I'd like to
How is
imagine.
his ass 2 pancakes that have been stapled together? Lengthwise.
Oh my god.
You run down the hallway after, goodness gracious. Hearing all of this, but not being able to see them, Cathy, you are wandering down your own dark hallway. You're calling out to the people you are trying to conscript to your cult. I don't know if I would call them friends. They did just come after you and accuse you of being a traitor or concealing something. I don't know if I would call those kinds of people your friends.
Hello?
Who is your friend, Cathy? And you see a dark figure start to form down the hallway.
Is that?
It seems low to the ground. Don't you dare. Sit down, Brian.
Brian was making Phil.
I'm going to need more whiskey.
It was how emphatic you were.
I'm sorry.
Sure, what the hell? It's Phil Collins. He's literally sitting in a drum set. He's low to the ground. The drum set is rolling towards you slowly.
This is actually pretty horrifying.
Yeah, truly fair.
That's not who I thought it was. Weird. What?
And
Who are
he's
you?
playing this beat on the drums. It's something you can't get out of your head. It's powerful. As that continues,
Wow.
Phil Collins asks you who
Who are your friends, Cathy? Can you consider these people who you have to hide away from your friends?
Well, I mean, we have each other, right? Yeah. No. Why? We don't need friends.
I think you have the right idea, but you do need friends of sort. You need people to join you. And I think we want the same thing. You and me, Phil Collins.
Wait, Phil Collins. That's what what's his face was saying before. You are an expert knitter because you go to Marge's knitting circle.
And you see the drum set vanish.
Oh.
And this figure is now standing and looks different, but you still, as if in a dream, believe it to be Phil Collins and the same person. But reality is distorting. You don't question it. It's just changing. And he's knitting, just slowly, clack, 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 clack.
See, I could be your friend. We want the same things. All of you and I.
Should I roll for something?
Do you want to?
No.
I respect
Well, I mean,
that.
what do you want to do? No, I don't want to do
Fuck
anything.
do you want? Yeah. What the fuck do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Tell me what to do. Okay.
If you want friends like me, friends who want the same thing for you, the same thing as you want, and can help you achieve it, you need to be there when the stars are right.
Our sister podcast, The Stars Are Right, found wherever you listen to podcasts.
How do I know if you want what I want is actually what I want because you wanted it, but I want what you want?
I know you, Cathy.
Oh, do you? Do you?
I've been watching you. You're more than a single smile.
But it's a really good smile. Right?
Friends sometimes have to be honest with each other, Cathy. I could take you to a place where you could truly be yourself, and you wouldn't have to deal with
all of this incompetence you carry with you.
Wait. Are you saying we could go back to the cabin?
back to the cabin, as long as you can join me.
Hold up. Okay. I see what you're doing here, okay? For years, we've been trying to get people into our cults. I know what you're saying. Join me. No.
Make a power roll.
I love this.
Oh, that's good.
That is a hard success. Now, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to spend 4 luck to make an extreme success.
Hell yeah.
Join my cult. Ha!
You are oddly resistant. This is not what I would have expected from the likes of you. I can help you. I can bring you what you desire. All you have to do is bring them all together. You have to help us.
Why?
Why?
What? You have to help me.
I will, but you have to help me first.
No. You're going to help me first.
And what do you want if I am so wrong?
You will join our cult right now.
Ooh. Power
Hot
move.
twist.
You can't exactly see this face on Phil Collins very clearly. Did you
Something in
notice?
the air tonight.
Notice that it took me a really long time to say that, and it was painful. It sounded painful. His face is distorted. He has this drooping smile that's too wide on one side.
Ha, see, my smile is better than yours.
This isn't very nice to Phil Collins.
I don't know who that is.
His eye starts to seem like it's melting. His body contorts.
Sure, I will join your cult. I am a part of your cult already.
Really?
Let me join you.
Would Cathy perceive this Phil Collins as human? Or can I, if it's like, okay, no, this is something else?
Do you want to make a spot hidden. You can also do a Cthulhu mythos or occult if you'd like.
That does not help me, but instead, I can't spend that much luck. No, that's a fail.
Okay, you can tell that it is human looking. It could be what you think it is, and it could be just like you, but you're not sure, and it seems like more of a dreamscape than anything.
Okay, so if you're in the cult, then you know the secret handshake.
The figure extends his hand.
Cathy reaches out her hand.
Your hand goes through it. There's nothing there.
Classic Phil Collins.
Like
Ghost Phil
smoke on
Collins.
it.
What? You're not there. Here.
I guess you just don't believe in your cult as much as you say you do.
What? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
True members of the cult would join, would follow me into the final countdown.
Banana!
Phil Collins. The drums, the whole everything comes out.
This is not my song, but it is now. Make it to where the stars are right. Bring everyone you know with you, and you shall be a true believer. But I am not convinced of your fealty.
Well, I'm not convinced of your fealty either.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh shit.
oh shit!
God
Roll
damn.
sanity.
Yeah.
Roll sanity for the Eldritch apparition.
What you got, weird Mist Phil Collins?
I also, can we hear this through all the phones? Can we hear this exchange?
Sure, they were hearing me before.
Yeah.
You guys want to make some rolls?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I want to roll.
That's
Wanna
my thing,
roll.
Alex.
I want to
Get
roll.
your own thing. Fuck off.
I thought your thing was putting me down.
No, that's definitely your thing.
You know you hate yourself more than any of us could.
The Eldritch apparition succeeds the power roll.
Damn.
Oh, and yes, and the insanity.
Even after the
Even after.
damn.
Just gleefully giggles and starts to walk away. Actually sits down on the drum kit that's rolling and rolls away with it.
And there's a whole bunch of stagehands like pulling the drum kit back. Eldritch stagehands appear and pull the drum kit back.
Can you believe that, guys? What the fuck what does he know? Ooh, Phil Collins, the expert crocheter that sits on drums. That's all.
Sounds like he's got to roll another sanity check to me. But
Roll your listen checks, please.
Craig gets a hard success.
Oh.
Extreme success.
Howie gets an extreme 93. So
I love-
super not.
I love
I
that
was
the
just
one
doing
person.
Phil Collins beats to himself. And
Yeah,
like,
it's just super. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's got his phone up to his ear, blasting Genesis directly into his eardrums.
And just crying.
Yeah, just crying.
But it's dark, so nobody
Rock
can
hard,
see
It's
him.
rock hard, yeah. Just full torqued.
Great. You guys are still following the horse, turning left. Speedy? Yeah?
I'm riding with haste.
Excellent. Cathy, are you moving at all?
What's around me right now?
Dark hallway, some doors. You are just wandering about the second floor of the call center of Cthulhu.
did we end up hearing Cathy? What Cathy
yeah.
says?
Yes, you two do.
Being those two.
Lonestar and Craig.
Cathy, it's Craig. Sometimes I'm referred to as Craigular Joe. Although I will say nothing seems very Craigular about this situation. Who are you talking to?
Do I hear that?
I'm like yelling at a phone. not my own though. Like I've bent over towards Lone Star's waist and I'm yelling into the Nokia brick.
In fact, you do hear it, but it's not coming from a phone. It's coming from directly behind you.
Cathy quickly turns around.
They are walking on the ceiling, coming towards you.
I'm going to take a
Good.
note out of his book and yell to affirm my identity. Cathy, it's me, Caldwell Hitch McGee. My friends, enemies, and everything in between call me Lonestar. Can you hear us? We're yelling into my Nokia.
Hey, how'd you get up there? Looking up.
Cathy, why are you on the ceiling?
No, you're on the ceiling.
We're only permitted to walk on the ceiling every second Tuesday of the odd-numbered month.
No one cares about those damn rules.
Aren't you in Inhuman Resources? Isn't it your job to care, Cathy?
Oh, dang.
I can hear it calling. What are we talking about? Oh, Cathy.
Cathy, if you tried jumping like real high, maybe you'll just stick to the roof with us.
I've never been very good at jumping. How about you do that? You can come join me up here. No, down here. Wait, I'm confused.
We have the high ground.
Cathy,
Look, all I know is that there is a bastard named Phil Collins that's trying to get other people to join his cult, okay? Saying,
sign me up.
you can't believe it.
Huh?
What's Phil Collins
So,
mean to you?
We need to kill him.
Kill Phil Collins.
Cathy,
Cathy.
I think you may have upset Howie.
Cathy,
What?
I've been saying that for years. All of his best work. Phil Collins betrayed Phil Collins worse than anyone else ever did. His second solo album was ass. I've been wanting to kill him for years.
Really?
Yeah.
You would kill someone with me?
Like, I'm married to an assassin, so it'd be platonically. Actually, I should call Marge and ask her first.
When you do, can you ask if she wants to join the cult?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, lovely.
The phone rings.
Might be
Where?
Marge.
Greg goes for it.
Wait, whose level?
So does Howie.
Mine?
The doors in this level are strange. They actually just go floor to ceiling. Either one of you could go for it.
Greg goes for it.
I go for it.
I also go for it.
Cathy also goes for it.
Okay, we are gonna make some checks.
Yeah.
Can we? Let's go dex order. How are we doing?
Well, I hope your dicks are stapled to the inside of your leg, because my dex is 45.
Sounds like your dex is stapled to the inside of your leg.
Like it would have been 50, but then the staple kind of caught.
the staple.
My dex is 30.
Craig's dex is 50.
60.
Oh, shit.
I'm quick, like
goodness
grease
gracious.
lightning.
Alrighty.
Who knows?
Goodness gracious underneath me.
Caldwell, Lonestar, Hitch, McGee, you
Yeah.
get to the phone first.
Hooah! How do I approach? Wait, what? Where am I?
God damn it, legs are so slow.
You're telling me.
I almost made it, but then I didn't.
Well said. What's in the room?
Again, not a lot in this room. There
good.
is no shag carpet this time. It is just a black and white tiled floor. There's a desk and a computer and a phone next to it.
And the phone's ringing.
The phone is ringing.
Great. I'm gonna go answer the phone.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hi. This is Todd. I think I figured out the power, but
Who?
you have to be fucking kidding me. You guys are idiots. I don't understand. I'm doing
speaker.
everything I can.
Yeah, put him on speaker.
All right. Excuse me. Guys, I made a new friend. His name is Todd.
Oh, hi, Todd. It's nice to meet you.
I'm going to put
We
him
know
on
it's Todd.
speaker.
Hi, Todd.
Yeah. Are you relatives with Twad?
Yeah.
Did you follow the horse?
Yeah. And now I'm in a phone booth office. I'm answering your call. How may I assist you today?
Try to sell him insurance.
Oh, yeah. Are you troubled?
You can always put him on hold.
Oh, that's true. Allow me to reconvene, Todd. Hold, please.
No, you don't. I
All right. I'm going to center myself. I'm nervous. Guys, am I doing okay?
You're doing so good.
Cathy from the ceiling just gives you a smile.
All right.
You're proceeding according to the manual.
Perfect. I take him off hold. Todd, son of Twad, I'm here to assist you. We followed the horse, and now we've answered your call.
I got a hard success on that smile, just
Wow.
for your information.
Beaming.
I can see that Cathy's really doing well on the smile. Good. You guys are staying happy? You guys are okay? Nothing crazy is happening?
Well, apparently we're going to go kill Phil Collins now.
Yes. Yes.
Based on everything else that's happening right now, that sounds just about right.
Yeah, it felt right because someone told me to do it. But
Do you know where he is, Todd?
I haven't seen Phil Collins. No.
yeah, Todd, I've conferenced you
Do you
in.
mean live, or you haven't seen?
No,
him at all?
I've seen him twice. I gotta be honest. When he's playing with Genesis, real good show. But yeah, solo.
I am so close to giving you another cipher.
Todd, speak more clearly. You can't get too excited by Phil Collins.
Todd, you
I
cease to exist.
understand, Todd. Don't get me wrong. I understand.
Todd, at some point, you in the IT room ceased to exist. What is the afterlife like, and is there Phil Collins there?
Wait, am I not the manager of IT?
No, you're
That's IR.
You're
the
Cathy.
manager of IR.
I thought
Todd,
someone said.
what's going on? Why do you keep calling us if we're supposed to follow goodness gracious?
I'm trying to get you out of here alive. Things are going wrong, and you've been gone for days.
Days? It's been at least 13 minutes.
I think I've figured out how to get the power back on, but
Great.
I need you to be in the hallway. I need you to...
Which hallway, Todd? Use your English or whatever language you prefer to speak.
The call center is going to shift when I change power.
Uh-huh. Into what gear?
I don't know. Huge amounts of power are being siphoned off.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to 4th. Got it.
Who's stealing this power?
They seem to be going to the interdimensional gates.
Is it Phil Collins?
Oh, no.
I guess if you had such a bad experience with him, it might be.
It seems like he would want to go to an intimate dimensional gate. He seems like that type of person, Phil Collins.
He does. So do we just keep following the horse then, and then we're scot-free?
I think I can manipulate it and get enough power to get you back here.
All
But-
right.
Is there anything else you can see? Nobody's been able to make it back at all.
Back where?
Gang, do you see anything outside my little room? I've just got tiled floor, a sad computer, and this here phone.
It's a great question. I'm going to go to the door and see if I can look out. What can I see?
Does anybody want to make a spot hidden check?
I would absolutely
Yeah.
fucking love to make a
Yeah.
spot hidden check.
Oh, no. That's a fail.
It's a
Okay.
regular success for me.
Craig gets a 91.
Is that a success?
I see nothing.
Howard.
Howie.
Yeah, you can call me Howie.
Howie. You see the dull glow of the computer screen next to the phone. On it, you see a desktop with a few folders. Your eyes gravitate to one of them in particular.
Revenge and or really good porn?
I was going to say old man sandwich.
Old man sandwich. Also great. Also great.
Well, Brian called my joke.
Sorry.
Perfect.
In my defense, I was trying to derail you. I didn't know I was actually predicting your joke.
It was on the rail. Don't. No.
You see the screen gets remoted into, and somebody drags that folder to the recycle bin and then empties the recycle bin real quick.
We've been hacked.
As the silence descends over the room, you hear a soft.
Does it sound like someone slow jerking it?
Yeah, is this still Piotr? This is terrible. That's disgusting, Alex.
The foreskin kind of sloughs off.
Catherine is physically recoiled from the mic.
I was trying to take a drink of whiskey and then I just spat it all over myself.
I know if anyone wants to turn around to look at Craig, they can.
I will do so.
He is slurping soup out of a bag.
What type of bag?
It is it's a plastic bag, but it's like one of the ones they give you for a wine bottle.
Oh. Oh.
Like one of the ones you would gift a wine
So
bottle
you
in.
have an udder.
No, he's like drinking it out of the top.
Oh.
Okay, I was going to... A critical question, not
Not
with
a
a
straw.
spoon. Yeah, no straw.
Yeah, no.
Just...
Raw
Just head
dog
in the
and bag
bag.
soup.
Well, he's kind of like half head in the bag, half like lifting it up. He's got 3
Question.
more for you guys.
Is it the minestrone soup from before?
No, this is a beef bourguignon.
It's a bagged lunch.
Great. No further questions.
So, Todd, what are we supposed to be doing, man?
Wait. Before... You're in a room right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it to you?
I think I can figure this out. I think I found a jumping point. Stay there. Make sure everyone's in the room.
All right, everyone gathering close.
Wait a minute.
Cathy, are you in the room or are you still on the ceiling?
Yeah, I'm right here, above you. But you're above me.
Hey, maybe we're
I'm
above
not
each
on the
other.
ceiling. You're on the ceiling.
You know,
But the telephone and the computer are on our ceiling.
Phil Collins wanted all of us in one spot together.
Oh.
We should separate
Are you telling
and never
me?
see each other again.
You're really not doing yourself any favors of getting people into your cult. That was a joke.
Cathy has all the jokes.
Cathy has all the jokes. You're so funny.
It's a good joke, Cathy.
No, but actually, Phil Collins, he wanted all us to be together, which...
That doesn't sound like Phil Collins, though, because Phil Collins left Genesis in like 96.
Wait, how do we know this is Todd and not Phil Collins?
How do we know any of us aren't Phil Collins, really?
I'm still not sure why we're trusting Todd. I thought we found him doing sketchy things.
Well, no, we
Wait,
found
who's
Twad
Todd?
doing sketchy things.
Yeah, Twad
Twad.
yeah. Sketchy as hell,
No.
but Todd
Seems like a good
the
guy.
important part is we've built a cohesive and easily understandable universe for anyone
Agreed.
listening into this.
I want
Exactly.
to try to
Agreed.
figure out if Todd is not Phil Collins.
Is Todd giving Twad vibes?
Did I roll climb on that?
Hey, that's legit.
I would like to roll Locksmith to unlock the mystery whether Twad is Phil Collins.
I didn't say what I was going to use. I was going to let the keeper tell me.
Yeah, but you're better than us. You're a better person.
I'd like to roll electronics because Genesis is a type of Sega game machine. Not gonna let me.
Catherine, we do love and respect you. All evidence to the contrary.
No, I know. Just for all of you keepers in DMs out there,
Couldn't be me.
I just
Not your audience.
need you to know that I understand the point where you were trying to like hand your group something and like something they want and they just keep trying to find bullshit ways to avoid the thing that will help them.
In my defense, Phil Collins did say get everyone together and he was sketchy.
It's true. It's,
And in my defense,
Phil
Todd
Collins,
was also sketchy, and he's telling us to follow the pony.
and that might be a keeper mistake.
And in my defense, Marge and I have been on the rocks last month or so. It's kind of weighing on me, if I'm being honest.
How we can
Craig says nothing, but hands you a bag of soup.
Thanks. And he takes a handful and sips it
Oh,
That's the minestrone.
from the palm of
You
his
know
hand.
what, there's
The
lots of
soup
time.
I handed him was the minestrone.
There'll be lots of time to share feelings.
Yeah, I slurp real meat minestrone
And
my hand.
as you do, just about as you're to slurp it, a piece of like a little drop of slime lands in it from the ceiling.
Oh, excellent.
So, Todd, we're having a soup fiasco.
And you get like halfway through the slurp. before
I
you
slurp
realize.
it. Yeah, I slurp the shit out of that ceiling slime.
It's like a yummy banana flavor.
Mm.
It's Cathy slime.
Are you a banana slug with the hallucinogenic properties?
Oh.
What's that? Sorry, that was.
Okay, maybe we got to replace the animal facts.
A banana slug is
So I had a
one-half
runny
slug
nose. Sorry.
and one half banana. Wait, if gravity is holding you on the ceiling,
Why is it falling?
how is the slime falling towards us?
She spat.
Are you about to
don't-
skitter away again?
What? I didn't skitter. How do you skitter with 2 human legs?
Show of hands. Who saw Cathy skitter?
We all raise
I
our hands.
raise my hand.
Including God. Catherine also raised her hand. So I slurp minestrone soup with a bit of Eau de Cathy. What happens? I'm assuming I win Call of Cthulhu?
Ooh, that'd be nice.
You are now Cthulhu.
I am now the Call of Cthulhu. Sounds like a loon.
I am making mechanics for this up on the spot. So
Hell
just
yeah.
be patient.
That's
with me.
classic keeperin right there.
Yeah, I'm going to say it tastes like banana and it's a little tingly.
Ooh.
Oh, this is like
like numbing gel kind of tingling?
Yeah, no, this is like, it's like the ring that Marge makes me put on. Otherwise, 2 seconds and I'm done.
Oh.
I come quick.
No.
Is it also banana flavored?
That's what Marge said.
Can you roll Constitution? Goddamn, please.
Oh, is this to see how long it takes?
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna fuck for so long.
This minestrone is hitting
Howie
different.
makes it all the way until Marge serves divorce papers.
Poor Catherine. Continue.
The soup tastes great. Nothing happens. You don't go on this incredibly complex and utterly devastating trip that I was hoping you'd go on.
Aw.
And your mouth felt tingly for a second, and you feel
Gorged.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Howie's dying to be our ex.
Whoa. Hey there, old buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. As Howie slurps this, he looks to the rest of everybody and he says, "Hey, tell you what, whether it's Twad or Phil Collins, I'm really glad I'm here with you guys, here at the end of all things."
The end?
This feels pretty apocalyptic. I mean, in regards to my marriage. Yeah, it's just been, Marge has just been taking on so many new hobbies and stuff. And, you know, I let myself kind of be defined by my marriage to her for a really long time. And that's a lot to, you know, put on my coworkers. I'm sorry from trauma dumping.
You know what we do every Tuesday in the cult?
What's that?
We share our feelings.
Oh,
Tuesdays are for sharing?
Yes.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Another reason why you should join.
I mean, we all kind of said yes.
You know, and hey, maybe it's my impending divorce and the kind of existential crisis that inspires, but I feel like this is a good time for me to make big life decisions regarding, you know, what organizations to join.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in.
Like truly?
Truly.
Okay,
Truly,
one moment.
madly, deeply. I'm moving on from Phil Collins references.
Cathy sticks her hand into her trench coat.
Oh.
Oh.
Like near her, like her stomach.
We're not divorced yet.
Yeah, Howie, your newfound male virility is just like off the charts right now.
So, Todd.
You're going to rebound with a space crab.
And like pulls out this like paper that like flutters down.
This is
and
just
hits the ground.
This is just a drawing of Kate Winslet in the backseat of an old-timey car. She's wearing a diamond necklace.
Sorry, wrong one. God damn it. Reaches in again. Another piece of paper flutters down.
Oh, well, this looks like a contract.
But it's a contract for 120 pounds of butterscotch to be paid on delivery.
And in like really terrible writing, it says, we could just barely make out as yes.cult. And then a line underneath it. So if you just need to
Cathy,
get a little bit of blood and sign on that line there.
Is this a phishing email? This looks like a phishing email. Because they say you're supposed to look for bad spelling in it. Marge
What?
made me take a course after I lost our life savings.
It's spelled right. And Cathy looks at, you spelled it right? Yeah. Yeah, it's spelled right.
Oh, it's spelled right, but the grammar's all weird. Oh, am I being rude? This looks like you did your best. I'm so sorry. And Howie pulls out a little knife and he cuts off his pinky finger. And then mashes it against the contract.
Kathy take notes in the future.
Goodness gracious, do not eat that.
And
blood on the contract.
Yeah, I put my blood on the contract. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Kathy. Sorry. Oh, I'm making decisions.
Toss that contract back up to me.
Craig grabs it with 2 fingers and tries to flutter it back up to the ceiling.
Cathy grabs it. Holy shit.
And with that, you hear from the speakerphone Todd go, "Fuck it, I did it. I hope you guys are..." It cuts out. The room gets small and fast. You are all pressed up as close as possible together, and then it explodes outwards with blinding light. Hi, my name is Hawthorne, and you've made it to the Necromicon Emporium. Can I interest you in some of these fine materials I have for you today? You see yourself, you are starting to get your bearings, and you see Hawthorne standing in front of you. He is our Necromicon Emporium salesman, and he has some very special items for you. You are in a small room. Something strange is happening.
Where are we?
Are we on the same level now?
You are on the same level. All of the guys, and goodness gracious, fell on to the ceiling.
And whatever Kathy is.
Nope, Cathy was already there.
Oh.
Aha, I knew I was not on the ceiling.
Is Hawthorne on the ceiling?
Hawthorne is on the ceiling, which now, because of perspective, is the floor.
Oh.
So we all know Hawthorne. Is that what you're saying? We know Hawthorne? This is like the normal purveyor in the Necronomicon Emporium?
Craig walks up to Hawthorne and goes,
"Yes.
Good evening, Hawthorne. How are you?"
"I'm doing well."
"That's great. I see we have been brought here early. Usually the Necronomicon canteen only comes to lunch on every 3rd Monday of the leap year."
No, my dear Craig. This is a special delivery. This was sent to me by Todd. He has something real important for you here.
That is good. Should we trust Todd, or should we be secretly conniving to kill him?
To kill him, I don't really know. He just seems like an idiot who got a job and lied on his application and just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing and gotten too deep.
That's good. I get the vibes from the group that we are currently with that we're going to secretly connive to kill someone. Maybe God. Do you have any idea who that should be? Oh, it is Phil Collins. Like I said,
you already said God.
We're trying to kill God and or Phil Collins. Could we purchase some items and or services that will help us do that?
That's why I'm here, my dears. I have a few things that have come across my desk this evening. Now, lots of strange things have been happening, and I think that I have a few items that you may be interested in. You see his eyes kind of start to glass over, and then he shakes his head, and they become clear again. First, seemingly out of nowhere, this bag.
Of soup?
No.
Oh.
This bag of perfectly shiny rocks just showed up on the desk. I don't know why, but they seemed important somehow.
They look useless.
They look like they belong to someone who cares about bric-a-brac and stupid stuff.
Looks like they belong to someone who should have put more points into dodge.
Tom, you as a person take at least a D4 of sanity damage.
It's way more than that. I have 0 points in dodge. I can't get out of the way of the sanity damage.
I also picked up a few other things.
Do you have any guns?
I do, yeah.
Craig would also like a gun.
Well, I don't quite have 2 guns for you right now, but
I called it first.
Not quite.
I do have a golden revolver. It seems to have a cross etched into his hilt handle. Sorry.
Wait, I think I remember that symbol.
The cross?
It's from math.
Shalom.
No, it's not that one. It's not that one.
It means you add it to another gun.
In fact, this one has a cross and a sun on the other side. It's beautiful and laid with gold, and it's powerful. It's a 45 revolver, actually.
Now, I'm pretty sure those are the symbols of the LGBTQ plus community.
That would make sense.
Yes.
So they can strike down their enemies. And I heard that this gun actually once belonged to somebody who had very complicated feelings about her sexuality.
Wow.
Explorative and in love, perhaps.
Wow.
Wow.
Fuck it. When you find a fishing hole, keep going back to it. Eh?
The origin story of that gun sounds eerily familiar to the origin
Well, it
stories
sounds
of my
like
guns.
I myself should put my finger on that trigger.
Well said. Is it a hair trigger?
This girl takes a little bit of work.
You're going to need some WD-40 or something.
Alex just has his head in his hands. Just,
But do you have a chip in your glasses, ma'am? Do you need new glasses?
Does Cathy have a chip in her sunglasses?
She does.
Can anyone see through the sunglasses?
No.
Okay.
I do have this that came across my desk, and he passes you a mask. This mask, it can shield the wearer from horrors too unworldly for the human mind to handle. Maybe it's shielding the wearer from the horrors of the world, but maybe it's shielding the world from the wearer as well.
See, that just sounds really emo and complicated. I don't know why anyone would want that.
That's fine. Here's the gun.
I agree. This sounds like an overly complicated character.
Here's the golden revolver then.
Perfect.
Hands it over. And you were looking for a gun as well. I don't really have another one, but I do have.
Why wouldn't you want to give Craig a gun?
Well, I do have
just
another
didn't
kind of
understand.
weapon.
Everyone knows you
Nobody-
don't give a gun to a man.
Nobody wants to
Statistically.
give Craig a gun, but Craig has never had an emotion in front of anyone.
Oh.
Craig, maybe that's why we don't want to give you a gun.
I don't understand.
You don't have to. And then
Do you have a red stapler I could have?
he opens up a box, a velour box with something strange inside of it. This
It's a bag of soup.
tulip kind of like shaped thing on one side with quite a large wide base connected by a chain to something that looks kind of like a flashlight but is squishy. These are the what I'm calling the
Why does everybody get what this is except me?
I don't know what we're talking about.
These are called the unsanitary nunchucks. And I think somebody in another world used them both as a butt plug and a fleshlight. And this was made by Tom and Brian when I asked them what they thought of when they thought of Piotr.
It was important to have both.
yeah, in my defense, I didn't specify that they were nunchucks. I just specified that the butt plug and fleshlight were connected by a chain.
Yeah.
Which I guess functionally makes them nunchucks.
Wait, when did this happen?
This happened before you guys arrived today.
Oh,
It's a very recent development.
However,
What an interesting item. What does it do except for be gross?
it's pretty much only gross.
I thought you ran an emporium of extraordinarily powerful magical items.
No. They are not all powerful. They're just strange.
Why do I feel like this is the only item you're going to give me?
No, I mean, you can have whatever other item you want. You also, I have an eye patch that helps shield you from the unworldly horrors, but it's just an eye patch. It also can keep ears on pretty well. And
Okay, I
Well,
think
now
I
you
want
have
that
my
mask
interest.
now. I need to get rid of these horrors.
With my interest, what else do you have?
in fact, actually, I had this book come across my desk recently. It's called Fundamentals and Principles of Astroeconomics. Just come across my desk by Piotr
Gaius, mate.
Gaius Maitland. Are you I don't understand a lick of it, but are you interested in that?
You know, I think rather than taking that, I'm just going to pick up the disgusting nunchucks, but like with 2 soup bags on my hands to not have to touch them.
Wait,
like you would
wait.
pick up dog shit.
I do have something for you if you want it. I do, I swear.
Okay.
I have a stasis revolver.
What?
It seems to be your kind of vibe.
Does it make people like me?
No, it puts them on hold.
Wow.
Are you telling me I can put people on hold in real life too?
This stasis revolver, it fires special rounds that once hitting a target, it creates a field that puts them into a type of stasis. It essentially puts them on hold. It immobilizes them and they're unable to act.
Craig stopped listening like 5 seconds ago as the light emanates from the stasis revolver on a plinth in the corner.
I do have to tell you that
Craig's not
though
listening.
they have been hit, they are invulnerable to any damage, though they are frozen.
Craig picks up the stasis revolver and brings it to his ear, and the soft chords of Ave Maria start playing from the stasis revolver. Only for Craig. Only for Craig. And its soft, supple handle fits perfectly into his palm, and he spins it. And it spins with a lovely, incredible... And Craig is rock hard, just like Howie. Craig stops interacting with him, but he slowly waltzes around the room in like this kind of Joker-esque, like dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, waltzing with the revolver.
Howie holding his rag up to the severed stump of his pinky finger, this white rag rapidly turning crimson.
Is your pinky on the ground?
It was on the ground in the previous room that we got teleported out of.
If it wasn't one of you, it's gone.
It's gone. And he goes up to Hawthorne, and he's getting kind of pale. Hawthorne, it's good to see you. There's only one thing that I want to check with you. Do you have any calendars?
I have a few fireman calendars.
Could you open it?
You have to pay for it before I open it for you.
No, but what about your calendar? Do you have a calendar personally?
Like
what you keep your events in? Why don't you open it up? Turn to Saturday. What are you doing?
I should have seen this coming.
I saw it coming a mile away.
Marge is having a roast.
It's okay there, buddy. I already got the invite.
Looking a
You
bit
fucking
pale.
my wife, Hawthorne.
No, we all got the invite. It's company wide. We're all going.
We're all fucking.
You're all, you're all. Oh, why does that tick so many boxes for me?
Craig goes, I just watch.
From the corner of the room, hold.
Hawthorne, Howie. See, you joined the cult. I remember your name.
Aw, that's all it took.
You looking a bit pale. Almost as pale as me, and that's not good.
I feel very seen.
Hawthorne, do you have anything for his pinky?
And then
Oh.
Howie was so close, and he holds up his hand and pulls the cloth away, and just a little spurt of blood just across the room. He goes, "Oh, she's the live one." And he
Craig fires the stasis revolver and just freezes it in midair.
Okay, now that you fired the stasis revolver, we have to talk about cooldown.
It's 10 years in real life.
Oh yeah, in the middle of Cathy's chest starts going, and like Cathy wraps two arms around her waist. No, no.
You can't trust the burritos in the vending machine, Cathy.
No.
Trust me, I've wrestled with the consequences of that many times in the public bathrooms there.
Cathy, are you hungry?
No. She's like wrestling with herself around her waist.
Piotr. Craig passes you a beautiful black leather gold inlay Prada purse with a bunch of beef barley soup in it.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Cathy just like punches her waist.
Oh.
You're like,
I have some girdles if you really want them.
that's fine. Okay. We're all right. That was a joke. I don't eat soup. Sorry. Thank you, though. We're fine. We're all fine. No need for soup.
Suit yourself. Or should I say,
Shit yourself.
yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Hawthorne.
Yes.
Why are you providing us with armaments?
Todd told me there's been a disturbance
In the Force?
in the Force specifically. I tried really hard not to say that, but thank you.
Yeah, I felt like there was a tension.
There was. You really picked up on it. I feel like you kind of sound like me, and I respect that.
Gee, thanks.
Like my long lost boy.
Lonestar, are you constantly on the edge of an orgasm as well?
No. Not to my knowledge. All the riding kind of.
Oh, trust me, they sneak up on you.
I've heard.
You gotta get a ring.
Oh.
Tastes like bananas.
So, Mr. Hawthorne.
How did you know what it would taste like?
Moving on.
Mr. Hawthorne, firstly, who is this Todd person you keep speaking about?
Todd, the IT guy. He's not particularly useful.
You mean Twide. Yeah, no, that guy. All right, that makes
All of y'all.
Yeah,
Twide.
Kathy gets
Yeah.
it. So,
Just like a full 20 seconds after.
back to the numero one question. Why are we being armed?
Somebody thinks that you should have a little extra firepower. We've had so many call center employees go missing over these last few weeks, and honestly, we're just running out of them, and this most recent disturbance has been terrible. I don't know exactly what's going on with you folks, but all the calls I've been getting have been unnerving. I think I have a duty to supply my fellow companions who helped me here at the Necromicon Emporium to, goddamn, I need you guys, and I need you to stick around. So these ones are on me.
Oh, well, that's very giving tree of you.
Hawthorne, do you have additional goods here? Things for purchase that maybe aren't free?
Absolutely.
That's good. And he fires the stasis revolver at him.
Okay, what do you want? Do you want to look around? We can look around. Excellent.
Craig walks up to Hawthorne and waves his hand in front of his face to see if his eyes track it or if he blinks or anything like that.
He doesn't blink, but you do get the sense that he understands what's going on.
Howie, immediately seeing that like Hawthorne is frozen, jumps the fucking like counter and looks for Hawthorne's personal calendar where he writes all of his appointments.
Yeah, actually, you find a Palm Pilot.
Oh, it's a bit rich for my blood. I have a Nokia 3100, but I'm going to try to figure it out and put it in his calendar just to come to Marge and Howie's place on Saturday at 6 p.m. for a roast.
You grab his Palm Pilot to look at his calendar to add the roast in there.
Gotcha.
And this image pops up on the Palm Pilot.
Another anus?
It's not quite an anus.
Let me see.
It's more like a praying mantis with a crown emerging from a vagina.
Oh.
That looks exactly like my anus.
Oh.
Alex, are you okay?
I just need more fiber in the diet.
I mean, yeah, for sure. So for our audience, this will be up on our Instagram. We'll post it at least as a story, if not as a post.
The picture, not my butt.
Not Alex's anus.
Oh.
That's on the OnlyFans.
That's on the OnlyFans. Sorry. So this looks like a almost like a stick figure person with a crown, except that they have 4 arms with little claws and 2 legs and no torso.
And if you're picturing just arms and then you thought forearms was like the front part of the arm and those have little claws just all the way up and down them, you're correct.
That's fine too. Yeah. That also works.
Mm-hmm.
Would Howie's cleaned pretty much the entire call center.
Mm-hmm.
He's mopped. He's plunged a lot of toilets. Has he ever seen this symbol anywhere before?
Can you make a...
And bear in mind, Marge loves her horoscopes.
This symbol directly has nothing to do with the stars, but only directly. If you are able to successfully roll occult, Cthulhu mythos, you may...
Or jump.
No. Not jump.
But it would
not
get
jump.
you closer to the stars.
Smile. Smile.
Okay, interesting. All right.
What about 0G?
So...
Anthropology?
We could say...
Nope.
Where's the shotgun?
Okay, I'm going to try occult.
Okay.
Occult. Where art thou?
It's 24, and I have absolutely no points in occult, but the base skill is 5%. I'm spending 20 points of luck for a regular success.
Yeah.
Don't you only need to spend 19? 24 minus 5 is 19.
You're right. I'm spending 20 points of luck because I'm a fucking baller, Alex.
Okay.
While Howie is snooping through the Palm Pilot, Craig is just going around with what was formerly a bag of mushroom cream or cream of mushroom soup and just putting random items in it.
What?
Just random items?
Yeah, I propose I roll a d10 and I get that many random magical items in the bag, but they're all kind of covered in cream of mushroom soup.
Perfect.
That's 5.
Perfect.
And then Craig's going to look for an exit.
So we will resolve those items that you took when you decide to use them.
I shoot Craig.
Good call.
I was joking.
I mean, you don't do it, Craig's going to do it. So.
Coming back to Howard and the image you see.
I got a regular success on my occult check, thanks to a devastating blow to my luck stores.
Yeah, that marriage ain't going to survive anymore.
Yeah, make a luck check for Marge to not leave me.
She's going to ask you to take the roast there on Saturday, and you're going to forget and fall asleep in front of the game. Whew, you're done for, buds.
Nor.
This will require our players and listeners to also know a little bit about Cthulhu mythos. This symbol represents Nyarlathotep.
Yeah.
Nyarlathotep?
Nyarlathotep?
Sure.
Help me!
It's Nyarlathotep.
Yeah. The TH make a
T.
Nyarlathotep.
It's a th, not a throw.
Nyarlathotep.
I thought it was Nyarlathotep, but I could be wrong. Okay,
maybe it's a potato potato.
Maybe it's a potato pitio Nyarlathotep.
Nyarlathotep.
Okay.
All right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's fine.
Okay, we're doing it again. We're doing it live. This symbol represents Nyarlathotep.
Sure.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
Far out, man.
Yeah, sweet.
That's it.
Oh.
That's what you know.
Does Howie know what I always call him Nyarlathotep, but it's fucking Lovecraft names. They're all nonsense.
There's an L in there you're not even pronouncing.
You're good.
Nyarlathotep.
Okay, so how does Howie pronounce it?
Oh, Nyarlathotep.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Yep. So,
And how many times does IR talk to him about the cultural insensitivity of pronouncing it like that?
he doesn't know, but only because every time that IR calls him in for a chat, he just thinks they're hanging out. And he never gets that he's being like disciplined formally, and he just keeps inviting them over.
I'm questioning all of my interactions with HR over the years. Wait a fucking minute. Was I under investigation?
Wait, shit. Yeah, was I not? Were we not just being pals? I thought we were just talking about Phil Collins.
As HR, I understand so many more of my interactions I've had with people.
But
if
yeah,
you know how to pronounce this Eldritch God's
the
name,
stars aren't all right.
email us at thestarsarentallright@gmail.com.
Don't bother interacting with us on social media or anything.
Don't you fucking dare like, comment, or subscribe.
Yeah. If you smash that subscribe button, it's like punching a puppy. No, but so he's like, oh yeah, this is Niall Bangarang from that Skrillex album. Yeah. He
cognitively he knows, but he can't communicate it.
He just can't do it. He's like, oh, this is the guy. He's like what if it was like an Uber Eats but for the old gods?
Do you still have the picture on the Palm Pilot?
I do, yeah.
Can I go through my 2 Pandora bracelets of images of the Cthulhu mythos to see if I can find one that matches it?
Of course you have. Who bought you the Pandora bracelets?
My dad's did.
Your dad's?
Yeah.
Oh,
we love it.
we love it.
Yeah. I have one for all the Eldritch horrors, including Korean Jesus and Betty White.
I need you to draw me the symbol of Korean Jesus and Betty White. Not right now, but eventually.
All right.
Thank you.
I will do that.
Excellent.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah, can I find one to see if it matches on my little chains?
Absolutely.
I'll look at him and go, oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I ward myself against these guys. Look at it. See, it matches.
Oh yeah, he's like the Canada Post of the Elder Gods.
He's the pigeon who he takes stuff places. Words.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Yeah.
Look, none of these gods even matter.
What do you mean? Do you have one on my bracelets that you'd like to identify with?
I don't.
I've got all of them.
I don't think. I mean,
Craig goes, does Korean Jesus speak English?
Yeah, of course he does.
Oh, I'm not interested. I guess my only question is, why does this shopkeep have the symbol of an elder god on his Palm Pilot?
Well, we work at
We're going to leave the mystery of the Palm Pilot till later.
He works at the call center of Cthulhu. So, it's not that crazy for him to have a symbol. I assume half these people are worshiping the old gods, honestly.
Mm-hmm. They are spooky and prevalent.
Let's just ignore the clue. That's what I view.
Well, this feller is...
Can Craig reach his hand out for the Palm Pilot?
I just have my Pandora bracelets.
Okay. Can Craig reach his hand out for the Palm Pilot to Howie?
Absolutely.
He's going to grab the Palm Pilot and just throw it in the bag with the other shit.
In the soup?
Yeah. He's going to throw it in the bag with the soup and the other 5 items he stole. And he's going to start looking for an exit with his bag of ill-gotten and unresolved clues. And a fucking please hold gun. In a desperate last-ditch attempt to advance the fucking plot.
Hell yeah.
Howard.
Is there a shark that I can jump over?
Please, anybody born before 1990,
Yeah.
Google jumping the shark.
Jumping the
please. Howard, can you please roll a spot hidden check for me?
I am happy to. That, I'm going to spend a point of luck to make that a hard success.
Perfect. Howie, on your way out of the room, as you all begin to leave, please don't fight me on this. You find
Is there just like a door we're walking out of?
it's actually a pipe. It's just a big pipe that you had to crawl through to get back to there's no doors. There's just a big pipe.
Do we all take like 3/4 of our hit points and damage by crawling through the pipe?
No, you take no damage. It doesn't smell like poop.
It's not covered in like jagged rocks.
Not covered in jagged
Doesn't
rocks.
almost TP
It
chaos.
was a cave.
It was a good call. That was excellent. Excellent environmental
Are there
hazard.
angry mushrooms blocking our path as we journey through this pipe?
No angry
Is there any
mushrooms.
fucking hope of advancing the plot of the pipe?
If you go through the pipe, plot advances. If you don't go through the pipe, we stay fucking here.
I'm already in the pipe.
I'm
Everyone-
pipophobic.
Good, because you find your
Right.
fucking luck roll.
Oh.
You hear somebody scream across the way.
Oh,
I think we need to go through this pipe to kill Phil Collins.
I agree. Ever since he left Genesis, they only made 8 albums together. Brian did some Googling while everyone else was doing scenes.
Craig has never felt strongly about anything in his life, but he might as well kill Phil Collins because
Peer pressure?
Yes.
if he felt that, yes. But instead, he just feels this meaningless, empty void. And now he has a weapon.
Yeah, that's peer pressure for
Has
sure.
anyone seen a red swing line stapler?
Oh, so sorry. Peer pressure plus weapon is just patriotism, honestly. Howie is going to. If he hears screaming, does he think it's Augustus?
He could, yet he also finds.
Okay, shit. Sorry. He also finds some shit.
He also finds something he would call a helper's hand. He finds a gauntlet because I don't know if we as a table remember, but listeners, I imagine you remember that he cut off his pinky and was asking for something for that.
That doesn't sound like something I do.
With
Wait.
that,
Can you roll one more luck check, please?
yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I have no control over this
wrong
fucking
gauntlet.
table anyway.
One more-
Somebody else might
one more
as
luck
well
check,
call
please.
it shots.
It's a fail.
Wrong hand. It's for the other hand.
It is for the other hand. Phenomenal addition. I love it.
Just
He
keepering from
finds-
the side there, Alex. Jeez.
Oh my god.
You find the healer's hand or the helper's hand. It is a gauntlet that you will put on the hand that does still contain the pinky, but it will give you a 20% bonus to your first aid skill
Wow.
and a 10% bonus to your medicine skill.
Well, shit. Oh, I'm like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Can I say as well that when I put the gauntlet on the other hand, there's a little, like the bleeding stops, and Howie pulls away the rag from the stump of his pinky finger, and then he sees something growing out of it, but it's a thumb.
100%.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're gonna say
There-
Tiny Howie.
Tiny Howie. Oh, that's so much better.
No. You get a thumb and that's it.
Okay.
Moving on. That also will introduce the mechanic to this item that if you roll above a 95, it
Tiny
doesn't
Howie.
do what you expect it to.
Oh, okay. Tiny Howie.
Tiny Howie.
What are you doing on Saturday?
Okay. The phone rings
In the pipe?
on the other side of the pipe. Better
Greg
move
picks
quickly.
up the pace. Starts jog walking towards it. He's hanging on to goodness gracious for good measure.
Hawthorne is still frozen. Yes.
Is everyone leaving?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I want to see what the fuck you're up to.
Well, okay. What everyone's leaving, but Cathy goes up to Hawthorne. Can he like move? Like, can I move him at all?
He could be moved. But imagine somebody on hold. They can think during that time, but they don't know what's going on, really.
Okay, so Cathy reaches into her trench coat and pulls out another contract and puts it on the table. And then I don't know how his hand is frozen, but
tell me how his hand is frozen. You know. Leah, look at me. Don't look at them. Look at me. Look at me. Eyes on me. Don't look at them. Look at me. Don't look at them. Don't look at them.
Howie's hand is reached out.
Don't look at them. Look at me. Don't look at them. Look at me. Leah, focus up.
With his middle and ring finger out.
This is perfect content, you guys. My God.
I'm sorry. Okay. Continue.
With his middle and ring finger.
Yeah.
You sit the fuck down.
Okay.
Oh my God. Wow. All right. That was a gauntlet.
That's an NFT that we will sell people. Is sit the fuck down, Tom.
Sit the fuck down, Tom.
Okay. Yeah. Walks up to his hand, and she sticks his arm down the sleeve of her trench coat. Yes. And when she
fucking docks with his arm.
I swear to God, I will keep you here as long as I have.
I understand.
Let her soak the arm, guys.
Yeah.
Craig comes back to jump on the bed.
Fucking
and Cathy pulls her sleeve back, and his hand is left a bit slimy.
Don't you fucking say it's banana scented.
And it is scented with bananas. And there's a small prick on his middle finger. And Cathy grabs the contract and places his finger on the contract on the signing line. Says, "Thank you, Hawthorne," and rolls it up and puts it back in her trench coat and follows everyone else.
That was the best thing we've ever done.
Boy.
Oh.
I cried.
Alex's hair is now a new shade. He's gone like Super Saiyan. Why's everyone laughing? Did I say another joke?
You're very funny.
Cathy's got all the jokes.
Cathy has all the jokes.
I have all the jokes.
That was all of them. So anyway, how'd that plot do?
Cathy walks down the pipe smoking a cigarette.
Smells
You
like
are
bananas.
all standing in the hallway. There is a phone in the middle of the hallway. An orangey red carpet with hexagons. Kind of a fun pattern. You see a little boy on a tricycle, riding away from you. The phone rings.
Craig shoots the phone with the hold gun. This is so much easier.
Fuck your plot.
It's okay. The walls of the hallway start to close on you.
Uh-oh.
They close faster and faster, pressing you up against the walls. R2! I am so excited to kill you all.
Why?
Never has a TPK been more deserved. Truthfully.
Craig takes after the boy on the tricycle because he's gonna fucking freeze gun him too.
You are pressed so firmly against the walls that you cannot move anymore. The
Yep.
The boy.
Yep.
The boy is gone. Light flashes, blinding you. All of a sudden, you are standing in the reception area of the call center of Cthulhu. The phone rings.
Howie's gonna go pick it up.
Craig trains the freeze gun on it and then just nods at Howie, like, just in case.
Howie does the, like, points at his eyes and then points at Craig's eyes. He says, now you're not Craigular Joe. You're Craig Extraordinary Joe.
Wow.
You have a fourth bit. Well done, Brian.
I'd like to thank the Academy. Anyway, sorry, continue. All right, pick up the phone. Hi, you've reached call center at Cthulhu. This is Howard speaking. How can I help you?
Howard, it's Todd. Are you
Who?
guys, did you make it out
Craig goes, Howard, who is it?
I don't know. I've never heard this before in my life.
Howie, put me on speakerphone.
All right. He knows my nickname. He knows my special nickname. And he puts him on speakerphone.
Good afternoon. This is Craig. You've reached the call center of Cthulhu. You're now speaking to your supervisor.
I know. What? Are you
We
now
did not give you a raise.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you've been gunning for that for a while.
Craig just points the freeze gun at anybody who looks like they're not going to get this raise.
Cathy points her magnum at you.
Oh, fuck.
Craig nods deeply.
Stop.
Alex and Leah just can't help but try to kill each other.
You guys made it. You made it. Okay. I mean, I have to warn you, it'll dial tone.
What was he going to warn us about?
Well, that's probably nothing important.
I think we're just on hold. He'll tell us when we
Yeah,
get
no,
ready.
you're right. Let's just wait.
Augustus and Olive scream into the lobby. Holy shit! You guys are okay. It's been days. It's
It's not Saturday, is it?
No. No, what day is it?
It's Friday.
Thank God.
We made it to the weekend.
Catherine is just like
We're
threatening
all
us
afraid to
with
say anything.
projectiles.
Just
I didn't
throwing
even
things.
say anything bad.
Wait, says Craig. What time is it?
It's almost midnight.
Oh.
Oh, well, Craig doesn't get paid for overtime, so goodbye. And Craig's going to walk towards the exit.
Is that an exit?
Olive chimes in. I'm so happy you guys are okay. We've lost so many people over the last few weeks, and you should go and rest. I made some treats and some soup for you if you guys want it.
Aw, Olive.
Craig pivots on his heel at the mention of soup.
I made borscht.
Craig pivots on his heel again because borscht isn't real soup.
Oh,
Wait, is it Russian borscht or Ukrainian borscht?
Ukrainian borscht.
Pivots on his heel once more.
I say that because that's what I made with my grandma this morning.
Aw. Little slice of life.
Get some rest, but I do want to make sure. I think everybody who is going to be recovered is recovered. We are closing down the call center tomorrow, and
Oh.
But we
I
never
have
close.
agreed to. I've reached out to Marge to see if I could help her with the roast.
Is this
they're
Olive or Augustus talking?
Olive.
Okay.
Since there
Craig
are
has to roll sanity with a disadvantage at the call center being closed down.
Holy shit! Holy Jesus!
Craig got a 4.
He got a 4 with both rolls.
Craig has no opinion about this.
I feel like on that roll, Craig has a breakthrough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Craig thinks of all the years he's worked here and all the people he has put on hold and all the bags of soup still in the walls. He thinks to himself, I think they pay better across the street anyways.
Oof.
And says that part out loud.
Olive takes sanity damage. Oh, Olive takes 4 sanity damage. I support you in whatever you do.
So what's the plan right now? Are we going back to work or?
No, Greta is on holiday. She left a few days ago, but we didn't know where you guys were. And you being kind of the next IR in charge, we didn't really know what to do, but I think we should just... Augustus and I decided that no employees should come to the call center tomorrow, that we should just all get together and just have a day of recovery. It's okay. Things can wait. It's been a long few days. I don't know what you experienced being lost in there, but I'm sorry.
Well, I think we figured out the bastard that's been killing people is Philip Collins. And
Killed Genesis.
To be fair, he also kind of killed prog rock as a genre.
Is he the guy who did the Disney soundtracks?
Tarzan, yeah.
I do love him.
No, we do not like him.
We don't like him?
No.
Olive, what'd you just say?
What'd she say? What'd she say?
Who do you love?
Disney.
No. Old Walt's in the freezer. Something about a musician you love.
She serves Phil Collins.
If you're pro Phil Collins, you're not protecting anyone from what's going on inside this call center.
But you know the song You'll Be in My Heart, where a mother speaks to her child? Isn't that just beautiful? Don't you think?
No.
That's fair coming from you. I get that. But I don't know, it like screams of this old school kind of beauty of how families used to be, and they're just not like that anymore.
Craig takes one step closer to Olive and goes, "The soup, Olive."
Yeah, I have it right here. And she hands you a big bag of Ukrainian borscht.
Howie, do you still have some of that minestrone you were eating?
Yeah, and there's definitely some dried on his hand. And he just holds it out.
Craig takes Howie's hand and just kind of shakes a little bit, so a couple of dried flakes of the minestrone fall into the borscht, and takes it and goes, "How about you give it a taste, Olive?" And holds the borscht with minestrone flakes out.
Yeah. I mean, I made the borscht. It's great. That's no problem.
Well, chef gets the first taste.
She tastes the borscht. Rolling constitution. She has no problem with it.
Oh, great. Howie dips his hand, the gauntleted hand in.
Perfect. Roll
And
constitution.
That is a regular success.
Borscht tastes great.
Oh, this is good borscht.
What type of bag is the borscht in?
In a Ziploc bag.
It's in a Ziploc bag. Howie's going to take the bag and then just bite off one of the bottom corners of the Ziploc and just squeeze it into his mouth.
Great.
Or sorry, not Howie. Craig.
Craig. Who am I? Who are you?
Craig is having boundary issues.
Can you roll a constitution for me?
It's a success.
Borscht tastes great.
No, I'm good, thank you.
I'm also good. I've still got half a loaf of banana bread left.
Do all of you have a safe place to stay tonight?
I have an apartment with exactly one chair and in front of exactly one TV screen, and those are the only furnishings.
Do you sleep in the chair?
I don't sleep.
Oh.
Craig, do you want to come not sleep on our couch?
Howie, no offense, but knowing what I know of you and your wife's relationship, I'd like to not spend the night at your place, if that's okay.
Are the portals not working?
We are keeping them pretty locked down right now. There have been some problems.
And Augustus, have you locked down all the portals? Is that true?
It's not been as easy as it used to be to take care of the call center. Something's going on.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you two fornicating under the command of the king?
What?
Oh, yeah. That's a
What?
good question.
No.
As Cathy points to Olive and
Augustus?
Augustus.
No, she's just a very good employee. This is embarrassing, but I kind of have my sights set on somebody else. And Augustus looks
At Craig.
a little disappointed.
Howie just like goes, "Oh, I married Olive. I'm sorry."
That's okay. She turns beet red and no, I'm not. I don't want to. No, that's not really what I was getting at. But I understand that we are super, super duper tired and that we should all get some rest. And it's been so nice of Marge to
Hold on.
invite.
I think we call this hot gossip.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
Great job, Cathy.
Thank you. She smiles.
Please roll.
Success.
What is your skill in smile?
70.
And what, you got a 66?
So, come Olive, tell us who.
Yeah.
Who's your feller?
Tell us about Twad.
Or lady. Or other.
Is it Twad?
Where is Twad?
Todd, I don't know where Todd is. I've been looking for him and did you know he was lying about his application?
Hold on now. No. We're changing the topic now. No. Who do you like?
Yeah, forget the apocalypse. We want to know who you got a little crush on.
Hot gossip.
I mean, nobody in this room, but it's fine. She rolled an 87 on her.
Can Craig roll psychology?
Yeah.
Good. That's a fail. Like a pretty bad one. I think Craig thinks that she fancies goodness gracious.
And to him, that would be correct.
Cathy is also going to roll psychology.
Oh! Did you get a 1?
No, a 7.
Oh.
But that is still... I'm going to spend... Wait, how many luck do I need? I'm going to spend 5 luck to make an extreme success.
Olive cannot stop looking at Craig.
Craig thinks it's a horse.
Craig turns to Olive and goes, "That is deranged. You should be ashamed of yourself, young lady. There are support groups to help people like you."
Craig, are you in IR?
I think I have to go.
No.
I'll see you at the barbecue. The roast.
It's a roast.
Tomorrow. And she runs away.
Craig walks up to goodness gracious and pets her on the nose and goes, "It's okay, girl. You're
Thank
safe
you
now."
for keeping her safe.
What?
I don't love, but I appreciate this horse.
Craig,
Yes.
do you have a penis?
Craig checks. Yes.
Well, from what I've learned, she wants that penis of yours.
Aw.
I'm using it.
Oh, but what? How?
For many things. I drink a lot of soup.
Through your
So you...
penis?
I think you guys have had a long day.
Catherine
Augustus.
says, speaking about herself.
Augustus chimes in.
Augustus, I have one more question.
Yeah.
We saw Twad, or we heard him rather. He was coming through our phones at us. He told us we were in danger and we needed to run and follow the horse. Do you know anything about that?
Honestly, I'm pretty embarrassed. I have been in charge of security and the well-being of the call center of Cthulhu for a long time, and I failed. We've lost people, and I have to tell you, I don't know where Todd has been. IT has...
Who's Todd?
Who are you talking about?
Twad.
We're talking about
Yeah,
Twad.
IT guy. Twad.
Twad.
Yeah, you know Twad.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Well, no, that's his name.
Yeah, TAWAHAWA.
Twad?
Qued.
Have you been talking to Emery?
Yeah.
She briefly spoke to us.
Yeah.
Twad. So Twad. He's, to be honest, I haven't been able to track down IT, but we did find out that he's been lying to us. He forged his credentials.
Ugh.
And he has been for some time.
He must be quite the blacksmith.
I understand you take things pretty literally, but we're gonna just blaze right past that one.
We're gonna cut the scene here.
Howie pulls out his own Nokia 3100 and he goes, you know, I'd be really pissed off about this. My loyal customer, and he calls Hobart Glen.
Hob.
He
I
hits
remember Hob.
speed dial on his phone.
But when you're calling across time and space, speed dial is just a full 9-digit phone number. You don't have to punch in the year or how many years it's been since the birth of the solar system or anything.
And you're calling Hob right now?
Right now.
I'm sorry, Tom. I am... Actually, Tom, do you want this? Do you want to play Hob?
Sure.
Okay. To recap, Hob is Tom's original character. Now, Tom and Brian made characters so unbelievably similar to one another that I had to call them on it and had to ask for a secondary character. So Hob forever lives in our hearts, and Hob is and has been called upon by Howard, and even like similar names. Hobart and Howard, like, are you fucking kidding me?
I can't believe we didn't talk about this.
Yeah. And we were both so stoked on it. It's like, you have that character? Yeah, man, me too.
It's going to be so good.
So you call Hob. Hobart.
Hob.
Oh, hey there.
It's
How's it
Howie.
going?
It's Howie.
Oh, you beautiful boy. You.
Oh,
How
you're
you
a beautiful
doing?
boy.
Oh, I know. Hold on, just slapping and folding. Oh, the bowl's off. Bowl's off. Oh, that's a soft bowl. What can I do for you?
What?
Oh, well, I just learned that our IT guy here, turns out, he's a big liar. His name is Twad.
Who?
Twad.
No,
T-A.
we're just doing the same fucking joke in reverse now.
Oh, no,
Tohad.
It's okay. I know who you're talking about. I think. The IT guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's also a good-looking fella.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, he's handsome.
So what's wrong with him?
Well, apparently he was lying. He was just trying to design shitty Mario.
Oh, dear.
Using company time, and then unfortunately he caused a break in the space-time continuum, and now we're all, fucking, everyone's just tonguing Nyarlathotep's asshole.
Well, if I was going to be tongue-bunched in the pleasure box by someone, Nyarlathotep sounds like he's got the tongue to do it good.
Truly, the messenger of the old god, that's the dexterous tongue.
Yeah, long, fun, good for a ride.
I'm not one to disagree with you there, Hob, because no one else knows about eating ass like you do.
No one's as hungry as me. I got quite the appetite. But I think that's a little removed from the phone call here.
Right, yeah, shit. I can talk to you forever.
Good God!
I'm coming to the roast tomorrow anyways.
Oh, you're coming to the roast.
I got the invite. I'm so excited. I'll bring some bowls over.
Fuck, I love you, Hob.
I love you too, bud.
Let's run away together.
Say less, King. So how can I exactly help you out with all this?
I didn't really think that far.
All right. Well, I always appreciate your phone call there.
God fucking damn it.
But I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Catherine's about to die of an aneurysm at 28 years old.
I'll tell you what, do you know?
Catherine's going to commit the 66th murder she has in the last 4 months.
Do you know anything about where Twad might have run to? Because nobody can seem to find him.
And where did you lose him again exactly?
Are you Irish now?
No.
Okay, it's tight.
Eastern Canadian is a complicated accent.
That's
He's
true,
an
yeah.
Irishman who moved to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota, you draw out things, you know.
Right, yeah, no. So last time we saw him, he was
Last the potatoes. That's what you draw out.
last of the fuck potatoes. Tell you what, yeah. So he. Last we saw him, he was in the IT center and he was freaking the fuck out. Then he started speaking to us on all the phones and whatnot. And then all of a sudden he disappeared and we're back and it's several days later and, you know, the roast is tomorrow. And
Well, did he get an invite to the roast?
I did. I invited him to the roast.
Have you ever thought he might just be showing up with the rest of us?
I didn't think about that.
Who would miss Marge's roast?
Who would miss? Marge and I aren't doing so well, if I'm being honest.
I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, when I get to the roast tomorrow, I'll give you whatever sexual advice you need to really get where you need to go.
I really appreciate that.
Of course.
Genuinely.
And I'll be demonstrative. I'll walk you through what needs to be shown.
You always have.
Yeah, I'm a hands-on kind of guy.
And I appreciate that about you.
And I appreciate that you appreciate that.
Oh.
Did you just... Is that Hobart
Yeah.
on the
Bob.
phone?
Yeah.
He's been missing from the call center for months.
Oh, he's a character.
A character? Somebody goes missing. We thought he was dead.
Oh, they thought you were dead, Hob.
Oh, funny story. I'm actually just at Pottery Barn.
Oh, he's just at Pottery Barn. Hob really loses track of time when he's at Pottery Barn.
I need you all to go home, get some sleep. We're closing down the call center tomorrow. It's going to be the clear night. It's going to be beautiful. We'll have a great big party. It'll be fine.
All right, well, I think you're fine. I think you're fine for having just missed months of work at Pottery Barn, Hob.
Can you ask him if he's going to come back to work at any point in time?
Hey, Hob.
Have they noticed?
Yeah, they noticed. They thought you were dead. They thought you were super dead. Do you want me to tell them you're dead? Oh, wait, the jig's up. Sorry.
Yeah. You know, I think we missed the boat on that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cathy. Oh, I joined Cathy's cult, by the way.
Oh.
Ask if he wants to join.
Oh, yeah, Hob. Do you want to join the cult? Oh, you know what? Let's talk about it tomorrow.
We can talk all about it at the roast.
Absolutely. I'm excited. I'm so excited for you to show me the sex stuff there, Hob. Oh, yeah, by the way, Hob, my left pinky is a thumb now. And then he hangs up.
Hob has a lot to think about, especially with the sex stuff.
Especially with the sex stuff.
Just last chance before the roast. It's coming. Craig,
Yes.
join the cult.
Well, I guess I don't have a job tomorrow. Does the cult take calls?
Yes.
I'm in.
Perfect. Cathy reaches into her trench coat, pulls out a contract. So, I mean, you put however blood you want on it, but
Yeah, I had my own stuff going on.
Yeah, Craig takes a sharp Ziploc bag and just does like a full slice across his hand and just a bloody handprint all over the contract.
all right.
It is sealed.
Yes, it is. Cathy grabs it, sticks it back in the trench coat.
Kathy,
Yes.
can I be an elder god of waiting?
You can be an elder of waiting.
I'll take it.
Perfect.
Kind of a
First step.
promotion when you think about it.
It's true. I mean, in general, joining the cult is a promotion. Lovely. And lastly, oh no, Portal Man.
Augustus.
Thank you, Howie.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Cult?
As
You really want to?
a principal of working at the call center, I can't take any particular alignment.
Are you sure?
Augustus, we will no longer have employment at the call center as of tomorrow.
It's just closed for one day.
Oh.
We're just closing it down for one day so we can all kind of get together and recover from the atrocities that have happened over the last 3 days.
It's
We'll have work on Sunday. I was expecting you'd be here on Sunday.
Augustus, you're coming tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's important that we all mourn the people that we've lost during this temporal shift.
You're really gonna want to join the cult then.
What if they're all in Pottery Barn?
I now can't actually rule that out as a possibility. So, you know what, Cathy, we'll decide that tomorrow.
Okay.
Cathy, if the call center isn't closing permanently, do I still have to be in the cult?
You signed the blood contract. You are in the cult.
I have some things to attend to, and Craig is going to walk off towards his cubicle.
Bye, Craig.
We
say newest cult member.
Craig, is there something that you want to explore before we cut to
No.
Tomorrow? Yeah, I want to burn the call center down. So I like to do that by taking all the different types of Ziploc or of bags that are not microwave safe and putting them in all of the microwaves, and then setting the timer to 1 billion.
To 1 billion?
Yeah, 1 billion.
You should just put the microwave on hold.
Well, no, because then it wouldn't burn things down.
Exactly.
Is Cathy with Craig? She's doing this. Cathy just
over his shoulder.
And just instantly picks up like, oh, we're burning the call center down.
Yeah,
Very good.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay.
What do you mean you don't have a mechanic for this?
Did you not think that someone would try to use soup to burn down the call center? That's in the Keeper's Handbook. That's chapter 2.
I don't know what to do with this one. Is it computer use? Is it?
You could always do highs or lows.
Yeah.
I think that we do.
Demolitions is also a skill.
Straight.
No.
Just no.
We,
No, you don't.
That's fair.
we are going to do a luck roll.
I am going to spend 3 luck to make that a success.
Okay. You all walk out of the call center of Cthulhu. You travel to your respective dimensions, and quietly in the call center, soup is being microwaved.
This is excellent bully work, guys.
It is.
There is an alarm condition in this building.
None of you hear any of that because you are taking the day off from the call center of Cthulhu.
Aw.
You have a peaceful night's rest, especially Craig, who has burnt down the call center or is attempting to in this reality. And you wake up. It is the day of the barbecue, the roast. And as per the invitation that went out to all of the call center employees, it's going to be an all-day event.
The fucking survivor horror is real already. An all-day social event.
An all-day social event.
No nappies?
With your coworkers and
God.
bosses.
So sanity or?
Howie
Sanity.
wakes up beside Marge.
Howie wakes up beside Marge.
He just turns over and he says, "It's really nice of you to invite everybody."
Howie, I didn't invite everybody. I just got some help. I thought you were inviting everybody.
Well, I invited a few people, but then no, there was a big invitation that got sent out. I thought it was you.
I didn't invite everybody. I mean, I leave the social up to you. I just invited my my knitting group here.
Yeah, no, I actually, it's a really funny story. And then he goes into a 35-minute story where he recounts every single detail of the phone conversation with Gorgolath or whatever his name was.
Gorgolax,
yeah, Gorgolax. And
Velma. I know you did talk to Velma.
I didn't talk to Velma, but that's another story. Another 35 minutes passes where he recounts everything that he thinks happened in that conversation with Velma.
Yeah,
And exactly what he says is...
Yeah. You'll never believe what happened. Oh my God. And that was a crazy day because there was a toilet that was plugged up earlier.
And you're sure the call center doesn't need you there today?
No, not today. No, I'm all yours.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I've really missed you.
I've missed you too, Marge. It's so nice to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look, I know you're going to be busy cooking all day.
Would you care to help?
Of course. Whatever you need.
Funny that you care to help now, but okay. You know what? Darling, I'm gonna get to it. You know what? Your absolute sweetheart of a coworker, Olive, has offered to help me today cooking, and since there's so many people around, she's gonna help me out. She's a sweetheart. So why don't you get the festivities ready or do something else, and I we'll see you later today when it's all ready to go.
You're just so amazing, Marge. And I don't know if I say that enough. I'm sorry if I don't. Thank you for doing all this, and I really appreciate it. And I love you.
I love you too, Howie.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Everything's fine. Okay, great.
I don't have to change anything
I don't
about
have to
myself
change
or my
at all. Therapy schmerapy. And then Howie continues in his toxic masculinity, and he doesn't identify the problem at all, and goes about his day and prepares the social
cornhole
festivities,
game.
the cornhole game.
To be fair, Marge has asked nothing of him.
That's true.
She's also perpetuating.
Yeah.
There's just a communication breakdown. We're not going to call anybody out right now.
I appreciate that you're on Howie's side on this. That's really nice of you.
Not on Howie's side. Just not taking sides in general.
Anyways, Howie walks away from the battery-operated buzzing in the kitchen. It's a hand mixer.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. So, it is the evening of the roast. Who is getting there first? Howie, you are obviously there. Do you care to do anything? Well, Marge and Olive are putzing away.
Howie's going to set up all of his best lawn chairs. He's going to set up the cornhole game, dust off all the bean bags. I think Howie's just he's gonna try to just get everything up to snuff at their secluded forest house where no one can hear you scream for miles around.
Perfect. Now, do you want to make a spot hidden check for me, please?
Oh, I'd fucking love to. That is a regular success.
You look up at the sky, and it seems oddly familiar through all of the doors that you...
Sky. Classic.
It's clearly the sky. You've seen it maybe once or twice before. But the stars seem to be incredibly bright today.
During the day?
During the day, you can see just a few bright stars.
Wow.
Now, it's just clear out. It's beautiful. And you think you might recognize those stars from somewhere, but you can't quite remember where. Hey, Howie. Hey, it's Olive. I was hoping to help Marge today. I know that somebody, I think maybe Emery figured out that it was going to be a nice day or something, but she has something planned. She has something for like TikTok, or I think she wanted you guys to learn a dance. I don't know.
That sounds about right. Yeah, for sure.
But she let everybody know that they should all come here today. So I thought Marge could use some help, right? So
Yeah, for sure. She said you were coming. That's really nice of you to volunteer there, Olive.
yeah, I brought some party favors and some things that need to be set up. Do you mind setting them up for me?
Of course.
Great. Thank you. And she hands you bags and bags of things. Are you going to set them up? What are you going to do?
Yeah, Howie's trying to be helpful.
Thank you, Howie.
Are you going to set them up? Catherine threatened.
Just a preview of what it's like to be in a relationship with me. Are you going to do this for me?
Yeah, it's not a question.
Anybody else?
Craig rolls up uncomfortably early.
Excellent.
He arrives in a rose gold Maserati convertible. 3 or 4 beautiful men and or women are like clinging onto it in the back seats and that kind of stuff. He is wearing what looks like an incredibly expensive suit as well as full diamond encrusted pit vipers. He gets out of the car. It is parked on the lawn. He fires a freeze ray at it and all of the groupies in the back. And then he just walks up to the house.
Whoa. Regular Joe's got an extraordinary ride.
I have saved.
And you just
and then I spent.
Then you spent it all.
I did.
Oh, good for you.
Yesterday.
Good for you, Craig.
I am free.
I'm so proud of you, buddy. You know, I've always thought, Craig, you know, you're really good at the call center, but I always thought you could do a lot more. I'm really proud of you for taking some big steps just to make yourself happy.
The rental place is going to want it back soon. Well, them back, but anyways.
How did it come with the prostitutes?
I mean, technically, they're gentlemen and ladies of the night, but
oh, theater students, right? Gotcha. Yeah,
that's the polite term for them. Yes.
More and more people start to show up. News of the roast today has really spread, and it's a perfect opportunity for you, Cathy. These are all people that you know from the call center. And many people that have told you, albeit kind of haphazardly, that they would join your cult. Now, Lonestar, you show up as well. You and Goodness Gracious.
I don't want to take Goodness Gracious.
What?
You don't bring Goodness Gracious?
Yeah, Olive's there.
I don't want to take Goodness Gracious.
Well, you don't have to take Goodness Gracious if you don't want to.
I got to go home to go to bed and rest for the night.
Yeah.
I'm going to make Goodness Gracious has a good amount of food, some banana bread. I'm going to tie her up nice, make sure her tack's all clean, taken care of. I'm going to make some fresh banana bread for my dad's, for myself, for the party. 1 loaf for Goodness Gracious. And I'm going to look her in her beautiful little hazelnut eyes. Gracie, you darn startled me when you got all tangled up in crochet the other day. This new job is not suited for you. You got to hang back, darling. Keep yourself safe, okay? And I don't want any fussing from you. No fussing. Hey, none of that. Good. All right. Now you enjoy this fresh loaf of banana bread, and I'll see you later, okay? All right. Darn tootin'. And then I'll head out to the party.
Excellent. So evening is starting to roll around. People have been there playing cornhole and visiting as well as coworkers do at a all-day function, which sounds terrible. Even Victorn, the CEO, shows up. Victorn Blackwood is there, and he, tall man in a dark suit with strange tattoos all over his arms. They even extend past his sleeves, which is unusual. Tentacles down onto his fingers. Classic Cthulhu. You notice that some more people that you know, especially you, Lonestar, you're looking around for some of the friends you have made in the last few days. You see almost everyone you know from the last few days. You see all of your friends here. We have Howie, Craig, and Cathy. You see Olive putzing around. Why so skeptical of Olive?
We received information the other day that there's a person out here who can't be trusted. And I don't think it's Cathy. I was just confused why she was skittering away. Cathy's doing some super sketchy shit, but I don't think that's the person who was referenced in the tapes.
What about Emery?
Well, she just can't speak English all that good. Who am I to judge?
Well, you see Emery, and she looks a little strange.
She gets like this when she's thirst trapping.
I don't understand because she keeps on saying these are thirst traps, but won't have any soup.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know, it's a good point. I never thought about that. Hey, Emery.
Yeah.
Toss her a Ziploc full of soup.
She doesn't catch it, and it just hits her in the side, and she just gets covered in soup. What the
That's for your
Craig,
TikToks.
you're so fucking weird.
It's for your TikToks.
Is that a thing? Is that like what's in now?
Could be trending.
Like, is it a challenge?
A challenge? Maybe it's a challenge. It's trending?
Well, it was
You said
certainly
it's
challenging
trending.
for you. I throw another big soup.
She fails.
She fails her soup check.
She fails her dodge check. She storms off. Craig, you're insensitive, and I don't like you very much, but Lonestar, hi. I'm glad you're doing well. It's nice to see you. I'm gonna go change, and then we can do a dance and thing. Did you guys get the email I sent you? The invitation for the dance?
You mean the roast?
No, I sent you an invitation when everybody got the
Third bag of soup.
God fucking damn it! I'll see you in a second.
When in doubt.
Can I?
Beneath my formal poncho, I would just like to have...
Poncho with a cummerbund.
Yeah.
No bow tie.
Bow tie. I would just like to have my hands on the Lord's justice. I don't like the vibes from all the sketchy people around here. That's all.
Alrighty. And now, if you don't like the vibes, are there any checks you would like to do?
Could I make a listen check for suspicious people having conversations?
Absolutely, you can.
Craig's going to do that too.
Well, golly gee, that's a success.
Craig fails. Too busy with the soup.
Just still throwing that at Emery.
He's going to walk off towards the CEO and see if there's an opportune time to fling a bag of soup. Fucking beef barley in his forehead.
How many bladders of soup do you have hanging off?
I have saved and I've spent.
Assume as many as the plot demands.
Where did Emery go?
Playing Dean pickup with a bag of soup.
Emery walked into the house.
Cathy's going to follow.
Great. As Cathy follows, she sees Emery in a room, like move into the room. Does she want to follow her into the room? You can roll stealth if you'd like, or
Skitter.
Okay, so yeah, Cathy is gonna follow Emery into the house, and then in the house, Emery moves into a bedroom or a room of some sorts, and Cathy is following until all of a sudden, just it's almost like her body just disappears from her clothes, and the clothes hit the floor. And I'm gonna roll for stealth.
Excellent. You can roll with a bonus die.
Hells yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, shit.
That's a roll.
Okay, well, good thing I got bonus. And I'm gonna spend 6 luck to get an extreme success.
Excellent. Emery is talking to herself. She is muttering. You kind of can see and hear her. Now, what? You are just hiding and snuck into the room behind her? Are you listening?
Yes, so very stealthily, they move into the room. And what they want to do is chloroform the bitch.
Shit. Okay. You got an extreme success.
Yeah.
How do you want to do it?
Okay. So, assuming she's, muttering to herself, looking one direction or the other, when all of a sudden, 7 spider-like creatures, or broodlings, if you call them.
Yes!
One wearing headphones and a little DJ set strapped to his back. Another one with crochet yarn and needles, and the other one's nothing looking too special other than one that seems to have a really big gap between its pincers. All jump on her at the same time, and with their little spider legs all just like chloroform her entire head.
Holy shit! What the? Oh my god, I hate bugs. I hate bugs. And she's down.
We fucking did it! Alright, what do we do now? What? Oh, I don't know.
As you see, the one with the big gap between its pincers, the one speaking, and looking at the other birdlings, who are just looking at him, apparently talking, but you can't hear.
Okay, I think we tie her up now. Yeah, okay.
And they proceed to tie her up.
Alrighty.
With crochet.
Yes.
Incredible.
I imagine you succeed on your crochet.
Let's see.
Wow.
Hell yeah. That's a success.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Alrighty. So Emery is being tied up via crochet hooks by a horde of broodlings in a back room of the house. Would anybody else like to investigate or look around the property?
I've opened my ears. That's all I'm really good at.
I think Howie is going to make a spot hidden check, but I will say, and you can decide whether he gets a penalty dice or not, he's not looking for anything suspicious. He's just scanning the party to make sure that like everything's going well and nobody needs anything.
Okay.
It's a spot hidden check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh boy.
It's 95. But I have that fucking glove, which you said, no, but that's only for first aid and medicine. Never mind.
And what else did you get here?
I have a monocle and a dictionary.
Alrighty. And you two took Lonestar and Craig. You did some listen checks. Okay.
Craig would also like to try to pour a bag of Italian wedding soup down the CO's pants.
Okay, please roll stealth.
Could I reach in the bag and see if there's an item in there that'll help me with that? I'll just put out a random item.
You will pull out a random item. Let me see. You pull out the Glib's tongue tie. It is a tie that you can put on that grants the wearer a silver tongue, useful in tricky negotiations. It is covered in soup.
I'm going to put the tie on. And then I'm going to walk up to the CEO and point to a bag of Italian wedding soup and go, "Can I pour this down your pants?"
The Glib's tongue tie provides you with plus 15 bonus to a fast talk roll.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to say, "Could you please undo your pants for me?"
Can you please roll fast talk?
It's, I'm going to go ahead and spend 16 luck.
I have never been so
Aroused.
No one
Intrigued.
has been so forward before, but
Please follow me to the pool house.
I
By which I mean the shed.
will. Of course. And Victorn follows you to the shed.
Okay, I pour Italian wedding soup down his pants.
He doesn't react well. It's not great. Why have you? I thought we were going to do something more provocative, but if this is what you have for me, then
Are you not provoked?
Yeah, they
You
smooch.
are not wrong. I can see
Craig
that you
kisses
are.
him deeply.
I have to make a roll. I have
As
to make a roll
Olive
right now.
walks in.
I have to make a roll. Olive does not succeed on her spot hidden check. You were lucky this time. He kisses you back.
After a moment of passion, Craig wipes out like a little cannelloni noodle off of his nose and then leaves the shed. Unless it's going to turn out that he kills me or something.
No, he's obsessed with you now. He is a lonely, lonely rich man. All he wants is attention, and you've given that to him.
That promotion is coming your way. Or it would, had you not burned down the call center.
You leave the shed?
I do, yes. A free man.
You hear, based on those successful listen checks, muttering from kind of all around you. You hear even strangers, employees you've never seen before, all almost in unison, muttering something similar.
Is this a TikTok?
You do remember Emery asking you to learn something, or saying that she did send you something to learn.
Oh, damn. I pull up my Nokia. Oh, it doesn't do emails. I'm going to run inside to my my old iPad, boot it up, see if I can open up my emails.
So this is going to take at least 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So let's move to somebody else.
Yeah, let's move to somebody else.
Lonestar, you hear just general muttering around. Is there anything you'd like to do right now other than just keep your ears open?
Emery vanished.
Emery has vanished. Olive seems to be putzing away in general, but you can look into it more if you like.
I'll approach Olive.
Hi. I'm so glad you can meet it. Where's goodness gracious? I was really looking forward to seeing her today.
She's just all tuckered out is all. Needed a day to rest.
I understand.
You know, horses get tired twice as fast as people.
Do they? I don't know that much about horses, but I do love all creatures.
Likewise. In more than one way.
What?
I also don't know much about horses, and I do love all creatures.
Oh, I thought you were insinuating something different, but that's...
No, I just don't speak too good.
Oh, that's okay. Have you seen Craig anywhere?
You know what? He had a hankering to get someone's pants hot.
What?
Oh, yeah, you saw it in his eyes. He was going around looking for someone to just make it soupy with, you know?
Do you know who?
That's a great question. Who's that tall feller who's angry and tattooed?
Like, he's our boss?
Well, I have many bosses. Are they your boss as well?
Tall and well-dressed?
I mean, he wasn't wearing his formal poncho, but sure, well-dressed is fine.
Did he have tattoos on his face or his hands?
I think his hands. Yeah, his mitts. They looked like he had a particular fondness for fusilli.
Huh. And Craig was going after him.
Specifically to heat up that relationship, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lonestar, I'm really glad that you're here.
Oh.
It's really good to see you, and I'm sorry that you guys went through whatever you went through in the last few days. I'm really sorry, and that
we just
had partly my responsibility, but this is what I'm talking about when I say that things just aren't like they used to be, and people don't have the integrity like they used to have, and I need to go.
Go where?
I need time alone.
All right, well, it's a massive party. Maybe if you go to the shed, you'll get some privacy?
Oh my god.
Thanks. I know you're looking up for me.
Well, I don't look at places too good. I'm just trying to find a place where you could maybe be alone.
Thank you.
Also, have you noticed anything suspicious going on? The stars are bright. It's like weird.
No, I thought they would be beautiful.
Did you do this?
Do what?
Make the stars beautiful.
No, Emery said it would be a great day to film something.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? Have a piece of banana bread. I present the loaf. It'll cheer you up. And maybe, what you need to do is just be more forward. You don't need to go seek happy in solace. Go find the Craigular Joe and ask him if he'll make your pants hot.
Honestly, I am.
He'll probably say yes. He's a freak, apparently.
You make great banana bread, but I don't have much of an appetite right now. I'm gonna go to the shed.
All right. Enjoy.
Olive walks off in tears. Tom looks pleased
I
with
remain
himself.
highly suspicious of Olive. I don't trust her.
She might be ending the world, but I feel for Olive. That's sucky. It's sucky to see the person you like pour soup in your CEO's pants. I've all been there.
Just as a little bit of table talk.
It's Italian wedding soup for Olive's garden. Nice.
Just as a little bit of table talk,
Yeah.
Who do we suspect? We've done a lot of investigating.
I suspect that Emery, Olive, and Augustus are all in on this together. And this is all a ploy to sell their particular cryptocurrency.
Clearly. Yeah. Tom?
I would like to think, I want to believe the same. I really firmly believe that Olive and Emery at least have a hand in it. But another part of me thinks that it's Marge who set this whole thing up and said, yeah, they're all going to be there at that time, deuces, and then bounced and is on vacation and won't be here for this.
Do you mean?
Or not Marge.
Greta.
Greta. Yeah, Marge is obviously here. I think Greta, the two options by mine. Greta did it, is gone, deuces, paid the price. We're out of here. Other option, it's Emery and Olive.
Leah?
I chloroformed her.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You just went for it. I like it.
Love that.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Queen.
And Alex?
Goodness gracious, suspiciously absent from this year garden party.
Speaking of whom?
I would also like to reference Lonestar acted with no malice in that moment towards Olive. He just didn't know what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Tom, on the other hand.
Tom, on the other hand, deftly acted with malice.
There we go. Dinner is being served. The sun is starting to go down. The stars are exceptionally bright. Everything seems to be in alignment. And would you all make a spot hidden check for me?
I fail.
Extreme success.
Awesome.
That is a success.
Regular success.
Great. So, everyone except for Lonestar. Olive, who was helping with the evening, she has disappeared. She has gone to the shed where she finds a puddle of hot soup and a pair of wet trousers and nothing else.
What a confusing thing to stumble upon.
That's environmental storytelling.
Now, Howard.
Yes?
As dinner is starting to be served and people start to dig into this beautiful roast that Marge made.
Oh, Marge, queen of the roasts, for sure.
Queen of the roasts. You kind of... Stop it. You look around and look at all of the things that you've been setting up.
Olive?
Olive. All of the things that you have been setting up for Olive, actually.
Oh.
You got an extreme success?
Extreme success, yeah.
You look up at the stars that you were looking up at earlier, and you have this moment of self-reflection. These sculptures and seating arrangements that you've been setting up in your yard match the stars. You have 8 points, all in a circle, with one in the middle. Similar to something that you know in the back of your mind. You look up into the sky, you see 8 points of stars with one in the center.
Huh.
Matching what you have set up for Olive. Is everybody out getting food right now?
No.
Where are you, Cathy?
Cathy, there's no Cathy. But the broodlings are still with Emery.
Now, do we want to talk about the broodlings for just a moment here? Do we have the leader?
Yes.
Cathy.
Yes.
With the gap in their pincers. Now, who is crocheting?
That would be Snooky.
Excellent. And what about our DJ?
That's Damien.
Thank you, Damien. And who else do we have out of the 7 broodlings?
Yeah, well, we also have Baby.
Not very smart, Baby.
No. And we have Sleazy.
Very nice guy, I've heard, Sleazy.
Yeah. And then we have Grimpy.
Not very smart, but does speak Spanish.
Yes. Yes. And last is Croc.
Also not very smart.
Yeah. Did way too much math.
So the broodlings are still in the house. Excellent. You feel a rumbling of the earth. A cracking almost. It's jarring. Something is happening outside. And Emery, still chloroformed on the ground, she doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Gappy's like slapping her face with one of his skinless legs.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Grab us a bit, a little makeup.
You wanted to. Emery awakens, just dazed for a moment.
She just sees a broodling like on her chest, staring directly at her. Dozens of eyes.
She smiles. She looks at the broodling. And in a voice that isn't Emery's, a voice that isn't what the broodlings remember, it's more modulated. It's deeper, and it's almost just slightly robotic. For editing purposes, I need you to repeat after me.
Okay.
In Harvis's voice.
Okay.
What?
Who the
fuck do you think you are?
This isn't. I don't know what is happening here, but this isn't what I deserve.
I don't know anything.
What do you want?
We don't trust you.
Nobody fucking trusts me. I'm on TikTok. I'm fake as fuck.
I'm fake as fuck.
See, you have tons of followers and I don't know. You're sneaky. And you didn't like Todd, but Todd tried to help us.
Yeah, Todd's an idiot. And what do you want with my followers?
Well, we want them for the cult of iHeart, but I don't know. Just for now, you're just gonna wait here until they show up.
I'll give you whatever you want. Just
untie me.
What with the fucky voice?
What fucky voice?
That one.
And the room begins to split. Don't.
I'm sorry.
The reality starts to shatter around you. And you hear this language you have never heard before coming from the backyard.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Et toi?
Allô.
What the fuck is this?
Je suis un ananas.
Le singe mange une orange.
Le souris est en dessous de la table.
Une de toi.
Guys, we got that CBC fucking grant on lock.
Jean Chrétien.
Jean Chrétien.
From the backyard, you hear this booming voice that seems to radiate from everything around you. I suggest you all rush out to the backyard. The house is about to collapse.
Howie's already out there.
I was already outside.
Perfect.
Craig was sitting on the roof with a camping stove, just making up a quick roux.
He is...
What?
The ground rumbles so much that he's just bopped off of the roof. And
All right, I'll go ahead and take some falling damage.
Yeah, please do.
D100 of fall damage.
It's safe to say you'll rue the day.
Oh, God damn.
He takes 4. He falls right on the fuck on his head, and then the pot just hits him on the head as soon as he sits up.
Gappy was like,
oh fuck. Alright, gang, we gotta head out.
The glove fucking does something.
Just reminding you that you have a gauntlet of healing.
Oh. Howie comes over to Craig. He says, "Whoa, wasn't a regular fall.
Live fast, die. Do you want some roux? It's kind of like a...
Well, it's kind of spilled everywhere now. It's on your butt. It's not a no, by the way. I'm gonna make a first aid check. That's a big fail.
Your gauntlet adds 20 to your.
For sure. Which will bring me to a total of 50. No, wait, sorry, 40? Nope, 50. But I rolled 82.
Cool.
You give me a reassuring pat on the back as I bleed from the forehead.
Yeah, like, oh, you're doing great. You look good.
Thank you.
So, yeah, Gappy's like, fuck, we're gonna get out of here. And slaps Emery one more time across the face. And then they all scurry out of the room, crawl underneath the clothes, Cathy, and then reform into Cathy.
Perfect.
And I don't want to say because it's a classic house and they're trying to hurry. I'm just going to roll for disguise. That 2 luck to spend is a hard success. And pop into Cathy's like, oh, all right. And they run out. She runs out.
As you all are in the backyard, you see Olive emerging from the shed, distraught. This is what I was talking about. I told you. This is the world that I see. And it's not like it used to be. It used to have integrity. People used to care about each other and spend time with each other. But none of these people care. None of these people care. I told you. And behind her, you see this shadowy figure start to grow. It wraps his arms around her. He's unlike other entities you've seen. He's called the Crawling Chaos. Nyarlathotep. You know him. You've seen his image before. And you've heard of him in all of the Cthulhu mythos, you know. He is the harbinger of madness and despair, and he takes delight in sowing confusion and fear. And he revels in the chaos that follows. Nyarlathotep does not have a fixed form, but rather a shapeshifter, and he's moved throughout the call center just in a shapeless form. But now, outside of that protected space, he can really take shape. He has long, extending arms and head, almost tentacle-like. These jagged, terrifying teeth, and he wraps himself around Olive.
I know. And you have told me, and we shall summon him to fix it. The stars are aligned, and all of the sacrifices needed are here. He will be summoned.
And a shockwave hits all of you. Chanting begins in Enochian, with all of your coworkers around you singing together in voices you haven't heard before. Even goodness gracious steps out. A long, tendrilled arm wraps around her. She failed her power check in the hallway, allowing Nyarlathotep to get a hold on her, just momentarily. She has not eaten any of the banana bread you have given her, but she doesn't seem completely gone, just shaken. This shockwave hits you, and you see the sky start to darken and separate. Cracks in reality. Olive speaks up. I want it all to be gone. I want it all to be wiped clean, a clean slate, just to start over. Just to start over. That's all I want. I don't want to hurt anybody. And this is just not what I never wanted this.
We call to Azathoth,
the god that shall destroy without bias. It doesn't care that we have turned in a way that doesn't make sense. It doesn't care. It shall just destroy reality and create it again. I wish it to be so. And he has been helping me. And she refers to this shadowy figure behind her. You now have to fight time. Azathoth is about to be summoned. People around you are starting to provide their life force and energy to the summoning. They aren't necessarily coming for you, but they are dying, as have many call center employees before you.
Do I get the sense that Olive has also given her life for this?
Everyone will die for the reckoning.
Perfect. But it has to be like an intentional sacrifice.
Maybe. Some of these people you assume have been coerced.
But all the same, they have to give themselves to this ritual.
I see where you're going with this.
Yep.
They perhaps didn't have the power to
resist
it.
Oh, perfect. I shoot Olive in the head.
Okay, let's go. You are first in the dex order anyway, then we are followed by Craig. Then
No, never mind.
We have 60, 50. What's your dex?
30.
30. And we have
Dex
35?
is 45, yeah.
45. Okay. So we have Lonestar, Craig, Howie, and then Cathy.
Dwarfs.
Then the dwarf. Then the Ihort. Now.
Ihort.
Cathy and the Seven Birdlings.
All right, so I've got 3 shots with my first handgun, the Lord's, but I think in this case I'm going to choose to fire Justice instead.
And tell me what Justice does.
Justice is a .357 revolver.
Mm-hmm.
It has an effective range of 15 yards. I get 1 shot guaranteed, but I can choose to up it for 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
And for every shot I take after that, I add a penalty dice to the roll.
All right. Fire away.
Firing. First shot, good. I'm going to shoot again. Second shot, not good, but no critical fail. And third shot, good. I get 2 shots off on Olive.
Awesome.
Yeah. Bang,
now,
bang.
if Olive chooses to dodge.
Dodge, usually, if they choose to dodge, they give up their action next round, but then that inflicts an extra penalty dice on all of the shots.
Olive will dodge.
All right, go for it.
That's a 5.
Oh,
all right.
Shit.
Is that an extreme success?
That is an extreme success.
I will roll some additional penalty dice for these 2 shots. Still good. Actually, I'll burn 5 luck on that one to succeed. And on the second shot, still good.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah. 2
Roll
hits.
damage.
Okie dokie. 15 points of damage.
Holy fuck.
Hot damn.
Olive, with a tear in her eye, slumps onto the ground. 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
1 through her neck, blood spewing, and 1 straight through her forehead. Nyarlathotep looks at you. Hate in his eye, but a little bit of enjoyment as he wraps his tentacle around Goodness Gracious's neck, tightening and tightening. Now, Craig, you will have an opportunity to go before he does. Is there anything you would like to do?
The rules of the freeze ray, they can't be damaged while they're frozen, right?
They cannot be damaged while they are frozen.
Craig is going to panic fire at Goodness Gracious.
At Goodness Gracious?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Alrighty. Now where are you in this situation? There by the shed? Are you back by the house?
Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the house.
Oh, right.
Surrounded by like a nice combination of some chicken fat and maybe some spices and some flour.
Great. Can you roll? Your first roll will not have a penalty die, but your second shot will, and subsequent shots as well.
This is very bad.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I miss all my shots.
The tentacle wraps around her throat, through her 2 front legs, around her abdomen, and begins to squeeze. It squeezes tight, and you hear the air being pushed out of her body. She cries, not understanding what is happening, but also heaven being taken over by his spirit. She succumbs to being crushed. He, in his last moment of power, as he realizes things are starting to fall apart, people are starting to come to around him. You see your coworkers. Even Emery, you can hear screaming in her normal voice back in the house as it collapses around her. The sky isn't cracking and moving as quickly as it was before. People need just a little jolt to wake up. Nyarlathotep's fun has been thwarted this time. But the portals of the call center have been disrupted, and he will have a moment again. In his last moment before you, he begins to change form. He doesn't know who he wants to be. He changes to an old man, somebody who you'd find at a soup kitchen, maybe where Olive volunteered most of her time, somebody who is in need of help. Then to goodness gracious herself, and then into Hawthorne, and finally into this grotesque figure of Phil Collins. He's weakened for now. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to ask him if he's thinking about returning.
Returning to where?
Here.
I will always return.
You should think twice about that. Not just another day for you to be in paradise.
All right, good night, everybody.
With the call center of Cthulhu on fire.
Phil Collins weakened, but not vanquished.
Weakened, but not vanquished. We may revisit the call center at some point. But tonight, good night, everybody.
Thanks for making it this far. This is the end of Catherine's ThreeShot. Season 2 is just around the corner, and I hope you're as excited as we are. Before that, however, I have a little surprise for you that might or might not have been spoiled already. I can't remember. This podcast is edited, mixed, and mastered by me, Brian Gashgarian. All the music in the podcast is composed by me, except for our hold music, which was composed by Less Free Music. Special thanks to Catherine for keepering, and to Tom, Leah, and Alex for lending me their talent for this. You can find us on Insta, TikTok, and Twitch at The Stars Aren't All Right, or on Twitter at TSAA Podcast. But as a reward for making it to the end, I would like to remind you that
you open the door.
No, cuttlefish aren't that cuddly.
You open the door.
most of all, thanks to you for listening, and we'll see you next time.